Went straight into the live. Let me turn my lighting on. Well, let me get situated, y'all. What up, y'all? Long time no see. Yeah, I know I was over here yesterday, man, but welcome in. I'm going to be real. The name of this live is a pop-up. I didn't plan on going live today, y'all. We gonna talk about why. But first, let me do what I does. Let me pin my Cash App in case anybody's feeling generous. I'm like 4 hours late, y'all. When I typically go live, it's like 6 p.m. What are we doing here, Natalie? Hold on, y'all. I'm giving disability from the jump. I don't like how YouTube now, they don't allow you to type. I hate that, boy. YouTube don't allow you to type in here anymore. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Cash App. And then we're going to get down to business, y'all. I can't even remember my Cash App, man. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. Am I giving disability already? Obviously I am. Yesterday I just typed it in immediately. Hold on, y'all. I know this is boring, isn't it? My bad. Y'all give me a second. OG, I knew it was you, homie. Damn. I was like, let me say hi to him before he says hi to me. And sure enough, he beat me to it. What's up, OG? How you doing, homie? I'm coming. I got to pin the Cash App. I know you faster than me. Boy, look at... Boy, you crazy fast. There we go, homie. I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Again, I didn't plan on going live today. I literally just went to work. I should be at work currently, but when I went in, they were like, we're all full. Do you want to go home? And I said, yes, I would love to. I know I just did six days straight. So I jumped at that opportunity to go home. I wasn't going to go live today, y'all. I think moving forward, I know I'm not supposed to tell y'all this, but I like to be transparent, y'all. Moving forward, I think what I'm going to do is not go live on Mondays. I know it's crazy, isn't it? But y'all know Tuesdays for the exclusive members, I do pop up over there. So what I'm trying to do is keep Tuesday going, but also, I'm having disability. I can't think. I just had coffee. Keep Tuesday going for the exclusive members, but also continue going live over here on Wednesdays and Fridays. So over here, I would go live Tuesdays for exclusive, Wednesday and Friday. I feel like I'm missing a day, but I'm taking away Monday, y'all. So welcome in. I'm trying to get as much people as possible to jam into that exclusive members, y'all. I mean, that's why I got it. That's one of the perks. Going live an extra day. Let me see what y'all talking about, y'all. Then I want to also, I see you real. Stay giving the realest, the illest. What's your name, homie? Jit in, bruh. I'm trying to pronounce it. Cynthia, how you doing? Real in the building. Go get that money. Him, boy. You don't know what it's like to do at 60. At a warehouse, that's really physical, bruh. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not capable of doing it. If they didn't give me the option of going home tonight, I would have been in there. But since they gave me an option, plus I picked up Saturday. So come on, boy, be respectful. Lori, you want me to say hi? Can I say bye? All right. Y'all need to stop looking for the validation, baby. Let me make sure I timed out the right person, because here lately, I've been timing out the wrong person. Chosen Law. Why you gotta say that in the chat, homie? Why you gotta say hello, my sweet garlic shrimp Alfredo pesto pasta? What do you get out of saying that? What that do for you, boy? Let me know. Enlighten me. When you write that in a chat, what that do for you? Come on, share with the classroom, boy. Share with the classroom, boy. OG, I see you kicking people out. We need more sound effects. Oh, you want more? Go get them, homie. Let me put you in timeout so you can go find the person who's providing that service. Because it is not. It is not moi tonight. Typically, I do have sound effects and stuff. But I knew a lot of my normal Nat Packians weren't going to be on because this is way past the time that I typically go on. So anybody that is pulling up, that is a Nat Packian, I appreciate y'all pulling up because y'all know this is way out of my jurisdiction. Here comes Chosen Law. Y'all, what time is it? 9:52 on my end. Make fart noises. Shouldn't y'all be in bed? Isn't there school tomorrow? Enlighten me. Come on, man. I don't babysit y'all. Y'all know I don't like kids. So Alistair, go to Forever Everland with your homies. You getting kicked out. And let somebody say, man, she only got 12 people and she kicking people out. Absolutely, y'all, because I stand on business over here. I don't let business stand on me. Chosen says he calls me shrimp pasta Alfredo sauce because it lets me know that my heart, bruh, yeah, it don't even make sense. I give you the opportunity to redeem yourself and you getting out too. And y'all know how we play over here, y'all get instantly 24 hours over here. So you getting timed out at 9:53 today, you won't be capable of coming back to 9:53 tomorrow. Have a good night. I think you can knock out someone with one punch. You talk like you can fight. How I talk? I always hear I have a nice voice. But you absolutely right. I can knock somebody out with one punch. You know, the weight is in the legs. And I got big legs, boy. Somebody's going to get TKO. You feel what I'm saying? I talk like I'm gutta. Never heard that before a day in my life. I've always heard that, like, I talk very elegant. Like, plus my name, Natalie. So just a quick story time. If I was to ever call a job over the phone, they're going to give me the job. But then I show up and they're going to be like, wait a minute. Are you Natalie? Kevin, you still in here, homie? What's wrong, homie? Yeah. I don't know how y'all do it, Brian. It's really concerning, man. I'd be concerned if I was you. How do y'all show up when y'all get kicked out? Why y'all do that? I know I've asked you that before, Kev, and you didn't give me a justifiable answer. I don't even look for you to give me the answer at this point. It's crazy. I don't know how y'all do it. It's like self-love or something, boy. It's like self-love issues. It's like y'all don't like when people put up boundaries. Y'all don't like to have y'all's ego bruised. I don't know. It's given narcissism. You look so much like Nikki. Stop playing, man. Don't be pumping my head up. I think I look like her a little bit, but here lately, people have told me I look like Cardi B. I've heard what's really on fire is Ashanti and that one boxer, Alicia Bungarden. I don't know if I'm saying her last name the right way. Those are the like top. All of them are very attractive women, so you feel me? I'd rather them say that than somebody that's, you know what I'm saying? Someone that's not attractive. But younger, I heard I look like Alicia Keys. What's your name, homie? Theorat? Homie, I can't say it. You're going to have to pull, in the dictionary syllables. Put it in the dictionary syllables for me so I can break your words down. How to say your name. I look better than all of them. I feel like I'm attractive, but I don't know. Those are very attractive women. Matthew says, please don't let me waste my mouth if it's like going to be disability, all right? What's going on, sweetheart? How you doing? What would you do if your mom and daddy left you? And yeah, man, why y'all do this, boy? Left me in a house fire? Bro, like what's wrong? You all right? The Rate Campbell? Is that how you say it? Why it look like it's more complicated than that? Why it look like it's more complicated than the Rate Campbell? I gotta say it like 15 times to make sure I get you all the way together. It does look more complicated. All right, I thought I was given disability. Honestly, you got your own unique beauty. So Kevin, we're gonna ignore y'all weird, bruh. Kevin, how old are you, bruh? How old are you for you to be acting like that? I'm just curious. How old are you? You probably ain't gonna disclose the correct age. Y'all just that really be fascinating me. I don't know if it's because like I've always been like really interested in psychology. I've always been really interested in why people do what they do. Yeah, K Money, you out, bro. I don't know why you even pulled back up from yesterday. Have a good night. My bad. Did I say have a good night? I meant to say have a good life. Because every time I see you, I'm just going to kick you out forever. Y'all know I'm petty like that. Which I don't really call it petty. I think it's like having strict boundaries, bro. I don't let people play in my face. How? Like, that's what I don't get. OG, you probably the only person in here. Damn, hold on. How you say you pronounce your name? Oh boy might be normal too. The rate Campbell might be normal. I haven't been able to diagnose him yet. But how is it normal to show up every day when I went live? Right? Yeah, I'm looking for the psychology breakdown to this. And then leave for like 3 or 4 months, which I'm not mad. I'm just trying to figure it out. Damn, it's like the Rubik's Cube with some of y'all. Some of y'all are layered like the Rubik's Cube. Boy. So anyway, you show up for 3 months. When I used to have the call-in numbers, you would call in every time I went live. And then boom, all of a sudden you stop showing up. And then you show up last night. This is a real story, y'all. And when you show up last night and I say, hey, boy, where you been at, cuh? And then he says, my bad. I got me a girlfriend now. And she gets jealous when I'm on your page. So why are you here tonight? Like, why would you show back up? Why would you show back up? Why would you do that? Go make your girlfriend happy, baby. Y'all about to have a baby. Hello, Mexican? What, you want like Mexican food? Is that what you saying? I like Mexican too. I know it's not what you saying, but you feel me? I do reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. Trini in the building. Trini stay giving. I don't know, but that happens a lot, y'all. What are you telling real odds to STFU? Is that stand for what I think it stands for? Y'all, what does STFU stand for? Real in the building. People just be tripping. Me and Trini were talking about it earlier, y'all. I think like I'm gonna be real. I think I attract a lot of weirdos online, but it also happened in real life. I don't know. Y'all know my ascending sign. All right. I appreciate you. I thought that's what it meant. I thought it's what it meant. Debo, ain't no way you a man over here bashing women, homie. Ain't no way you comfortable bashing women being a man. A lot of y'all are like that, bruh. What is it? I think I know what it is. Y'all. Let me break it down for y'all. I'm going to read the chat. Michael, I see you. Shout out to Chicago for being in the building tonight. When a man pulls up to a woman's live and tries to bash her, which I think it's kind of like, feminine energy, but, whatever. It's because two things, y'all. They know they would never pull you in real life. They know that they could never pull me in real life, meaning me date them. But there's also a second thing that causes a man to bash a woman. Because to be real with y'all, that's not normal. The second thing is they got poor mommy issues. They have a bad relationship with their mom. And it causes them to resent other women, y'all. For real. That's the psychology. That's the real deal psychology breakdown of that, boy. For real, for real, for real. X in the building, hands to the ceiling. Thank you for pulling up. I was just telling everybody, Trenny, I didn't tell you, homie. I took VTO tonight, and I literally went to work and did a U-turn and, boy, turned back out. Y'all know I live like 3 minutes from my job, so no foul play done. All the women get jealous of you. I'm not saying every woman gets jealous of me, but I've had some like weird encounters. Like I'm married, happily married, but I was really cool with this guy that worked at my warehouse. Like, not like we would hang out or anything, but like we always talked at work. And I would never like even hang out with him. Skirt, fast forward. A woman that I was cool with, she liked him. And one day I told her, like, it's so weird because all of a sudden he started hugging me. I mean, I'm not upset over it, but he's never hugged me before. Skirt, fast forward. Why did she go and tell that guy that I said it was making me uncomfortable? And I said, I never said that. And because he was like a stand-on business type of guy, of course he approached me like, why did you never tell me it made you uncomfortable? I said, bro, I never said that. So things like that makes me think that woman was jealous because I'm not trying to be rude. She wasn't, to me, an attractive woman. She has an amazing personality. But me, I got the best of both worlds. I think I'm decent looking. I think I have an amazing personality. And I felt like that made her feel threatened that he was hugging me. And she tried to make it seem like I was uncomfortable so she can get him. Y'all, my bad. Y'all know I get carried away sometimes when I do these little story times. Y'all make sure, I ain't going to say it too often, but Cash App pinned at the bottom of the screen. What we've been doing is something fun. Ask me anything for only $2. It's at a discounted rate. Typically, it was fitting because I get asked a whole lot of uncomfortable questions. The last question I got asked was my favorite sexual position, and it was from a member, and my member only. And she wanted to know. Yeah, she wanted to know, y'all. All right, y'all, we getting into it. Make sure you include your question in the message on Cash App. Promise y'all I'll read it out loud. Oh, is that what that means? I'm over here like, what are you talking about? Real odds? I didn't know. I was going to say I didn't think it meant that. Lipstick in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Must be nice. Yeah, I did a... They have VTO posted Supreme at my site for tomorrow too, but I do kind of need money. I can't be taking all the VTO. It's tempting, believe me, but groceries are high, boy. I've been doing investigations. Damn. What's the process in that, Trini? If you can make it like short and sweet, like, how long you had your channel? Kev, boy, I know deflection is a real thing, but we'll do it this way because you so eager to be here. Shout out to you for being eager to be here, but I've said before, homie, if you want to know that answer, you send $2. I'll get you all the way together. Usually it's free, it's on the house, but you got a disability that you keep pulling up, and you got, what's that word, y'all? You're in denial or something. Every time I ask you a question, you ignore it. But then you feel like I should, you got like some kind of entitlement. I ain't gonna answer your questions and you don't answer mine. What? That's one-sided, baby. We don't do one-sidedness over here. Lipstick says, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Trini, how are you doing? X says, oh my goodness. Has anyone ever tried to kidnap you? That's a lot of lust they have. No, because like in real life, how do you say it, boy? I'm trying to say it. I'm 5'7", right? But my ego is like 6'5", right? So a lot of people say I look intimidating, and you know, like I'm not a skinny B word. You feel me? No one's ever tried to kidnap me. I have had some weird, I don't know the weirdest thing. Man, I could tell y'all this story, but y'all don't care to hear about that. That's kind of like explicit. But nobody's ever tried to kidnap me. Nah. It's just, they're just weird. People are weird. Groceries are definitely high. I made it. I made spaghetti today, but the meat was so expensive. Spaghetti used to be a cheap meal, bruh. Now the meat, $10. Like, dang, boy. I've never seen such irresponsibilities and stupid adult. Are you talking about at Amazon, or are you talking about Trini, or are you talking about online? And then I you know, like I'm trying to do my fitness journey again, y'all. And to me, back in the day, you can have fun with tuna. It's cheap, it's protein. Now it's like $2 a can. $2 for one can? Bruh, we need a stimmy. I need a stimulus. ASAP, boy, because I can't afford nothing. It's crazy. We are the same height. I'm not skinny. I was like skinny in like 8th grade. I think when 9th grade to 10th grade, I started to thicken up. I started to thicken up. I started to get curves. And it's like a disability because I think that's why I attract a lot of people too. Because I'm like curvy. I'm not saying nobody like the skinny women of America, but like, you know, I think like, you know, when you get on music videos is they all talking about thick women. So thick women are in demand. You know what I'm saying? So thick women are in we be going through it, and my mom's not thick. So that being said, my mom can't really tell me or enlighten me how men are. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody gets it rough, but I think thick women do too. Maine in the building, hands to the ceiling, $2. Yes, for tuna. And I got a disability. I want to drink all the protein shakes, but y'all, I even got one today, a protein. And I was scared because I know this is a TMI, but I'm severely lactose intolerant, boy. And I'm like, should I get this? Should I get it? It's going to tear my stomach up. Y'all, I got in the car from the gym. I shook up the protein. I drank it. And I said, please don't have milk. Please don't have milk. I turned the bottle around and it says, contains milk. I said, well, it's over for me, boy. It's over for me, boy. How's everyone doing? Bless each person. Appreciate you, Maine. Like, comment, and subscribe, share, and follow, engage. Boy, talk to him, man. Tap that like button. Yeah, I be getting you're absolutely right, Cynthia. I be getting the protein waters too. I don't know if you had the protein water. They have protein in it. But yeah, boy, right now I needed the fastest protein and I didn't have time to go drive around and get it. I work night shift. Typically right now I should be at work. But I do mess with the protein waters in real life. This stupid lady dropped her keys in the parking lot and said somebody stole them, but the car's still there. Where does that make sense at, boy? Trini, go get your people. Y'all give me 1 second. I quit. Main and the other main bishop in the building. Boy, I've been seeing you on Instagram. We got two mains in here at the same time. Long time no see, Maine. What up, cuh? I've been seeing your bike on Instagram, homie. Protein bars are good too. I can't even have lentis because I think I got like, again, TMI. I think I have like, how do you say it, boy? Like I have a stomach. I don't want to say it. Yeah, I guess it's how you say it. I have a stomach disability, so I can't eat a lot of like beans because they mess me up. I can't have milk. I can't. It's crazy. I can't eat too much stuff. I'm on the protein kick too. I mix a can of tuna and avocado for. Ooh, that's really good. You know, I do something trifling, Cynthia. It's trifling. I like it, but y'all might think it's trifling. I take tuna and I make ramen noodles and I put it in the ramen noodles and I use like still the provided seasoning with the noodles and it's so good because it don't taste like tuna. I don't know. Y'all can try it if y'all want to. Let me know if y'all try it. Is that a jail meal? I was talking to this guy one time. Y'all, that's a whole nother disability, y'all. I keep telling y'all people think they slick. I'll tell you what he did in a minute. But I was talking to him and it was a minute ago and he was telling me like, yeah, just put tuna inside ramen noodles. And I was like, what? He's like, it's going to give you all of your, I said, do I use the seasoning, bruh? But he was given disability. Why was he given disability, y'all? Again. So I dated this guy. We talked in high school and we stopped talking. I think because I got with like my first boyfriend. And I was with my first boyfriend for 7 years. And then when we ended talking, this guy kept hitting me up. This is the guy who told me about tuna and ramen noodles, right? Listen. So he's a black guy. Not that it mattered, but it kind of mattered for the story. So I invited him over my house. And he asked me, like, what kind of guys you typically go for? And I told him, and I said, what about you? He's a black guy. He says, white girls. So I'm thinking, am I white? Boy, I know I'm a little light skinned. You feel me? I know I can use a tan, but I'm not white. Y'all, you feel me? So long story short, I had this idea. I have a really pretty white friend. She's really pretty, y'all. And I really don't say that about a lot of women. But I had her inbox him on Facebook and he fell straight into the trap and tried to holler at her. But keep in mind that he was like adding pressure. Like you should have given me a chance in high school. Cause we never did anything, but like he made it seem like he's been liking me for years. Remember I was in that relationship for 7 years, but y'all, That's it. He went to try to get at my friend. Oh, this is the most important part, y'all. So, skirt fast forward. This is a Kentucky story. Now I'm in Florida, y'all, right? Right. I've been in Florida for like 4 years. I stopped talking to this dude at like COVID. Yeah, like COVID, y'all. So like 6 years has gone by. Keep in mind, he tried to holler at my friend. Why out of nowhere? This man texts me on my phone, like, what are you up to? I said, what am I up to? Did you forget? Did you forget you tried to holler at my friend? And y'all know what he says? F you, B word. This is why I don't date black B words. Excuse me? Y'all, let me stop before I break the chair. Stardust Dreamer in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Nice to formally meet you. I know I met you on Trini's chat. Tuna, avocado, and eggs. Yummy. Yes. Like, I mix tuna and avocado, and I have like toast, and that's really good. And I also put it in a wrap. Yeah, I'm getting hungry now. I love beans too, man, but my stomach don't like beans, homie. Try mac and cheese instead. Instead of what? With tuna? Let me know, Cynthia. Is that the food? That's not it sounds trifling in my head. Tuna with ramen noodles. That sounds like, I don't know, cuz I'm really about like textures, you know what I'm saying? You ever ate tuna salad, Trini? I like tuna salad. Trini, you ever ate it? Hey, man, nice to meet you too. Stardust. Right! X, why would you say that to me? And it's like, that's narcissistic, boy. I don't know if Kev is still in here. I done called him out 45,000 times. I done blocked him like a handful of times, but he keeps showing up and dodging important questions. I ask him and then want to ask me. I don't know, y'all, but that's what kind of energy it gives me. We left off on not talking because he tried to sneak and get with my friend. So, like, you don't give me an apology. You don't say anything. 6 years goes by and you think that you can just text me and say, hey, what you doing? Like, bruh, did you forget what you did? Do you got a disability? Let me know if you got one. Maine, yes, I made tuna casserole too. I've never had tuna casserole. Hey, Trini. Hey, Maine. Tuna with rice and eggs. What kind of eggs we talking about, Lipstick? Because, like, I don't like scrambled eggs. Is it like boiled eggs? Is that what you talking about? I don't like ham either, y'all. So I know green eggs and ham. I don't like. That's the only two things I don't like, though, for real, is like scrambled eggs and ham. And then I don't like. I feel like there's some turkey that tastes like ham, and I don't like that either, y'all. So in case y'all were to send me some food one day, tuna with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, celery, and I don't know what. Oh, that sounds good. Is that in the casserole? Tuna with crackers are my favorite. I can eat tuna with crackers too, scrambled all together. Now, oh no, I can't. I think I don't like scrambled eggs because like the texture. I don't like the way it feel, bruh. It feel funny in my mouth. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You feel me? Eggs is eggs. Well, Rose, thank you for letting us know that, homie. I appreciate you standing on business and pulling up and letting us all know that eggs are eggs, homie. Thank you, homie. You want me to get you something for you enlightening us? Let me know, all right? I'll get you all the way together. Let me know. Y'all, is there any foods y'all don't like? Am I the only person who don't like certain foods? I think that's all it is that I don't like. Yeah, I think it's it, y'all. What don't y'all like? Lipstick, I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. I don't know if y'all know this, man. I feel like I'm just talking to Lipstick, but I'm talking to all of y'all. But Lipstick, I'm talking to you too. I'm very sarcastic in real life, y'all. I'm so sarcastic that sometimes people can't tell if I'm being serious or if I'm being sarcastic. I feel like it's a superpower. I feel like it's a superpower. I quit. I don't like mushrooms. I'm kind of iffy with mushrooms. I understand you on that one, Cynthia. Trent, you don't like a lot of food, boy. We ain't ever going out to eat. Bacon, bitter melon, ooh, chicken feet. Yeah, I don't like chicken. I've never tried chicken feet. I've never tried chitlins. Those are no-nos for me, homie. I don't like beets and Brussels sprouts. I like both of those. I'm sorry you don't like those, man. You notice that I'm sarcastic? I am so sarcastic. It's ridiculous. I told this story before. I used to manage at McDonald's, and one day a bus came in. It was like a surprise bus, and this guy was off. And he was like, all right, Natalie. And he's like, can I leave? And I'm like, you see the bus? And he's like, yeah, but I'm off. And I was like, all right, homie, leave. It's cool. We got it. And he's like, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Nobody ever knows, y'all. It's giving Academy Award winner. You feel me? It's giving best actress. You better eat them eggs before I break your legs. Oh, I don't know what movie that's off of. Y'all, what movie is that off of? Maine, that is not ringing a bell. Beets and Brussels sprouts are healthy benefits. Man, I don't really know the benefits of Brussels sprouts, but I do know beets will give you energy. So, like, I don't know if y'all know this. I've never done this, but a lot of runners will drink beet juice because it gives them energy. So I don't know. It's better than Monsters. It's better than all the energy drinks. I mean, the taste obviously isn't the best, but I drink it just to have energy. So out the pit in the building. Appreciate you pulling up. We just over here talking about what we don't like to eat. I was saying chicken. Someone said beets and Brussels sprouts. Chicken feet. Oh my God. No, and I'm Dominican. They be sucking. That is trifling. Did I ever tell you, Lipstick? My husband's Cuban, and he'll make, oh my God, it's trifling. I don't do this either, y'all. He'll make soup. Y'all, I don't know what this is. Lipstick, maybe you know, homie, but he'll put like cow feet in it. I think it's cow feet. I don't know. And so obviously, about time he's done cooking it, like it evaporates, but sometimes there's some meat on the cow feet. And he'll just suck the bones. And I'm like, that is the most trifling thing ever. 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 Y'all, that is so trifling to me. Trini, you eat pig feet. Oh, Jesus. Chicken feet. Nah, I don't eat stuff that look like that, homie. If it look like a chicken's foot, I'm good. Beet with and vanilla. Yes. I've never had that though, Lipstick. That sound good though. It sound good. I don't know what the Sacano is. I'm probably not saying it. Y'all saying it like I'm fluent in Spanish. Sacano. Sacaco. Am I saying it wrong? I don't know how to say it, y'all. Break it down like if you were to look it up in a dictionary. You know how you look up a word in the dictionary and they cut it up? Like, cut it up for me. Like, dissect it. That's what I'm talking about. Sanko. Is that how you say it? I'm probably not. Sanko Chow? Sanko Chow. Am I saying it the right way? I've had beef tongue once. It was good. Shout out to you, homie. I'm not interested in eating nobody's tongue. I ain't trying to put nobody's tongue in my mouth. Senko. Senko Chow. Am I getting it? I don't even know what that is out the pit. Kimchi? Y'all know I got this good old quality Kentucky education, boy. I'm trying my best to say these words the best way I know how, and it's probably coming out the wrong way. No, like San Francisco. Oh, so San Cochow. San Cochow. Now at the man, y'all, I can't get it. I can't get it. Y'all know I don't speak Spanish, boy. Now, Cochow, San. It's cool, bro. A for effort, right? Can we get an A for effort? Only tongue I'ma have is my chicks, and that's all. That's all I got for you, Maine, on that story. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Cynthia says yes, out the pit. Maine, yeah, it was good. I don't know, boy. Tongue? I think the most craziest thing I ever ate, this is when I lived in Kentucky, y'all. Well, it makes sense. I went to a fair and they had alligator on a stick and I ate it. And I ate frog legs. I think those are the most craziest things I've ever ate. What about y'all? Y'all ever ate anything crazy like that? It's out of the norm for me. I don't know why they had an alligator on a stick. But it did taste like chicken, you feel me? I think it tastes like chicken. Frog legs, too. I liked frog legs. I mean, it's not something I would get every single day. I think you got to be in the mood to try it. I don't know, y'all. Check out mice. All right, I got you, lipstick. I got you. Are you saying how to say it in the video too? My wife eats it. Oh, for real? Out the pit, the Mexican spot be having that Trini. Sancocho. Y'all get mad at me. I don't know what y'all saying. Sancocho. Hopefully, boy. Frog legs nasty to me. One and done. So you tried it before, Trini? Alligator and frog legs both taste like chicken. They do. I mean, I wouldn't get them every single day, but you know what I'm saying? Gator is good depending on if it's done right. Possums, raccoon, and shark. Out the pit. You've tried all of that? Dang, boy. I don't know. You a real one because it's just the way they look to me. All of them. I was just gonna say possums and raccoon. Bruh, that look good. I seen a possum when I went to work earlier. And the way it walk and the tail, and you digesting that, homie. You a real one. Had them once on my birthday. I got you. Maine says my uncle tried to trick me. Let's see what this boy talking about. Tricked me with alligator chunks and told me that was popcorn chicken, and you knew it wasn't automatically. Yeah, we've talked about it too before. Like, my husband thinks it's funny. I cook, but he cooks a lot. My husband cooks a lot, and I don't know how he does this, y'all. I'm gonna be real, but one day he was saying like, something about a horse. And I was like, boy, I'm not eating no horse. And he's like, you've eaten it before. He thinks that's funny to like sneak horse into my food. Like, that's not cool, bruh. I don't know how he's getting it, y'all. But I know we talked about it before, Trini. People say anything, but chicken tastes like chicken. It's giving disability. Rabbit and chicken taste the same. I've never tried rabbit. Frog legs taste like chicken. Leave the W off in chow. Boy, Trini, you gonna have to tell me. Next time you go live, Trini, lipstick, y'all say it how you say it. I think maybe I learn best when somebody says it and then I repeat after them. If I'm just out here saying it like a thug, I ain't gonna get it right, y'all. You feel me? I appreciate y'all trying y'all's best to help me, but I got a disability where you gotta say it first. Once you say it first, I'm good. But y'all got me over here trying to like San Francisco, drop the N. I ain't never gonna get the word right, y'all. But I appreciate the effort. You feel me? Y'all giving some real ones. I just can't get it right. Yeah, I tried it, but I will not eat that today. Boy, I bet. Yeah, I can't eat possum. What it tastes like out the pit. If you had to say what it tasted like, because you know everybody in here is saying that alligator tastes like chicken, da 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 tastes like da 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 da. What does possum taste like? No birds taste the same. Popcorn chicken is diabolic. Trinity says, yeah, I don't like. You don't like pork rinds? I don't know what that word is, but chicharon. Chicharon. I know it ain't chicharon. I quit. Out the pit, LOL, like the F. He definitely tried to trick me. That's wild, homie. And Maine is a cook out the pit, so I'm sure Maine knew automatically. Maine posts a lot of like cooking food. He cooks food. He's a chef basically. And so that's funny, boy, that you say it, Maine. San Co Cho. San Cho. See, I can't get it. San Coach. San Cocho. San Cocho. Lipstick, is that what it say? I give up. Damn, I wish they had a voice message. Man, you're going to have to go on one of my videos and leave a voice message. I think you can. No, I don't know if they would do that. I know I can. I think that would be a disability if YouTube allowed the audience to leave a voice recording. It's already given disability over here. I know you pulled up on that story today. As you already know, in my parts, it gives disability. Cynthia says, that's why I'm glad my husband doesn't cook. He's an amazing cook, but he just be doing the most sometimes. You know, like sometimes I be hungry now, and he'd be like, oh, it's going to be 4 hours. And I'm like, bruh, I don't got 4 hours to be waiting on these ribs. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hungry now. Saying. Like saying friend. Co. All right. We might be getting somewhere, Trini. Let me try it, because you putting in a lot of effort on this one, homie. All right. Saying. Co. Cho. Like Cho, is it like Chobana? So Sanko Cho? Is that it? Please let me know I got that word right, y'all, because I've been working on it for like an hour. 48 minutes, homie. Sanko Cho? Is that how you say it? Sanko Cho? Maine. They wonder why we don't believe they ass. Trini for the win. Trini be standing on business, man. I can eat Trini's, but not. Yeah, bro, I don't know what you talking about, Trini, on that one, homie. I don't remember what it tastes like. I was young. Boy, did you know you were eating possum, though, out the pit, or was it like a surprise? Like, was it like, ooh, we're having this for dinner, and then after you ate, they were like, that was possum? Or was you... You know, did you have a heads up you were eating possum? Crackling, rolling. Oh, my God. Close enough. All right, y'all. Almost. I put a W at the end. Voice comments on videos, you can. So if I leave you one, Trini, can I leave you a voice comment? I know you could respond with a voice comment, but can you leave one? Hey, yes. Oh, I got it, man. Uh, Congratulations. I'm the winner. That shit was going to keep me up. My bad, y'all. When I do try to speak Spanish, I feel like in my head I'm good, but my husband says like, "Nah, you ain't speaking fast enough. You ain't rolling your tongue the right way." Oh my god! But I'm not fluent in Spanish. I know. I feel like this is me now. I can get by a little bit, but like some days I be messing up. Like we went to Miami like 2 months ago, and I'm already in Florida. So when we went, my husband sat down. We ate at this place. It was like all Spanish food. And my husband's like, go up there and get these drinks. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, I'm going to mess it up, boy. I'm going to mess it up. And I was like, wait a minute. I know how to say, whatever. I have broken Spanish, right? And I bodied the how to ask him for the drink, right? But I messed up at the end because she was like, do you want your receipt? And I said, no bueno, or something. And my daughter was like, you were so close and you messed it up. I should have said, no gracias, right? I don't know, boy. Yes. I bodied it too. I think I was so focused on the correct words to get it out, right? So I was like, componimiso, necesita cuatro. I don't know how you say drinks anymore, y'all. Is it like, I think I asked him. I'm thinking beso, but isn't that kiss? Y'all don't get me. I don't know. I'm extra, Trini. You know I'm extra. So when she's like, recito, I said, no bueno. She looked at me like, what, bitch? But I was close, y'all. I was close. Yeah, I don't know how to say drink. I think I asked my husband before I went up there. I was like, hey, I think I know how to do it. Just tell me how to say drinks. You know what I'm saying? If you tell me how to say drinks in Spanish, I can body it. I'm going to come back with the drinks. I promise you. And he told me how to say it. I was like, all right, we good then. I know how to say excuse me. I don't know. I know it's two ways to say excuse me. I know it's componimiso and it's disculpa. You feel me? Emphasis on the disculpa. But she was like, nah, boy, I got the drinks though. I just messed up at the end, y'all. People mess up. T-Bone Maloney in the building because he like to eat bologna. Appreciate you pulling up. We're just talking about my Spanish, boy. And then me being in Florida, a lot of people think I speak Spanish, y'all, and I don't. They come up to me and they'll say full blown sentences, and I just be like, I don't know what you talking about. You feel me? I don't know what you talking about. You can run it back on me again. I might be able to pick it back up, but like, nah, I'm not fluent in Spanish. I'm all right. I'm decent. I get by. I'm going to say no bueno at the end of the sentence, but other than that, I'm good. Bebida. Bebida. Oh, you already know I'm going to mess up, homie. Lipstick. It just took me an hour to pronounce the other thing, homie. Like, I ain't going to get this right, boy. I think of Bebida because I was on Duolingo a couple years ago and I was doing really good, but I just like stopped doing it. Boy, y'all pray for me. I'm trying. I was on Duolingo. I was bodying it, because for a little bit, I stayed with my husband's family. They only speak Spanish. And I was good, but it's like when I moved out, And Spanish went out the window. And then from me working at McDonald's, oh yeah, I can rapido, no lechuga con queso. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Tomate. But like, I could tell you food because I like to eat. I really feel like, to be real with you, I really, I really feel like I know how to say what I know how to say, but like it's when people talk back, I'm like, oh, I don't know what you saying. You feel me? Like where I work, the cleaning crew, they speak Spanish, and they close the bathrooms down sometimes. Trini knows what I'm talking about. And I went in one day, I had to pee bad. And I was like, Mami, ¿cuánto más minutos con baño? Limpia. I don't know what that mean, y'all. Something about how many minutes clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But when she starts talking back, I'm like, all right, what's she saying, boy? What's she saying? How many? How many minutes do we got? Hold it up on your hand, homie. Don't be speaking no full blown sentences because I'm not gonna be. Then they be speaking so fast. Lipstick. The words fly over me, boy. I'm like, bruh. Maybe if they like, you know, like slow down just a little bit, I might be able to catch up, but they be talking so fast. I can't catch it, y'all. Trini says T-Bone. Everybody assumes I speak Spanish here. Trini, you act like you speak Spanish here, homie. In the chat, you don't speak Spanish? Trini, I know you speak Spanish, homie. Don't you? The way you broke down that word earlier, homeboy, I know you on some Spanish dialect. I be like, as if. Stop. I will let them teach me on the spot. I feel you. Big Will in the building. Big Will stay giving, y'all. The realest, the illest. What up, Nat? You said enough for them to understand at least. Good for you. I'm trying to learn. I just feel like, to be real with you, I feel like my husband should have taught me Spanish because he said when I first met him that he wasn't going to teach me Spanish because I would leave him for somebody that spoke Spanish, which I don't even know what that mean. What that mean? Because a lot of times, because he still has an accent, y'all. Y'all know I like me a man with an accent. That's like, that's my thing. But there's sometimes he don't even know what he's saying in English. And I'm like, bro, what the hell is you saying, boy? What you saying? How is it you won't teach me Spanish, but you want me to teach you English? It's given disability, y'all. I know enough. I don't speak fluently, but I understand more. Boy, Trini, you out here fooling everybody, boy. You out here acting like you speak Spanish. I thought you did. I know you told me it's been a minute, how to say horse in Spanish. You taught me, boy, you just broke that word down, homie. Saying like San Francisco. Trini, you giving disability, boy. If I had the button, I hit it on your ass because you giving disability. I think you speak Spanish in real life. People here lazy and refuse to speak English. So I forced them. Boy, you better. I be trying to help people out. I don't force them, but I feel you, boy. You got to learn, though, man. I think a lot of people are, like, stuck in their ways. Like, I feel like when I was learning Spanish, y'all probably can't tell now, but I tried to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, God forbid this ever happened, but if I was like trapped in a Spanish speaking country, I think I would adapt. You feel me? I don't know. That's just me. I'm heading to the gym now for my 2 to 3 hour strength train. Talk to him. Lipstick. I was there earlier. Have fun. I'll pull up on your video. Thank you for pulling up, man. Now, I learned all through elementary and high school. Oh, Spanish? Shout out to you, cuh. I wanted to learn Spanish in high school, but all of the classes were booked. So then I wanted to learn French. All of the classes were booked. I learned German for 4 years, y'all. I learned German. I was like the only, you know what I'm saying? The only person in there speaking it. River. Let me show you if it's pink. All right. What color you turn when you get timed out? We about to find out. All right, homie. So that's what color it is if you feel what I'm saying. Thank you so much, Lipstick. Have a good strength training class. It is an advantage to learn multiple language. Man, I know. I'm really busy though, Big Will. I was really trying. Like I said, I was on Duolingo. I would like sacrifice my breaks to try to learn it. And then I know some words because my daughter's Cuban American. So I know how to say certain things. Like I was teaching them Spanish, y'all. Hopefully I was teaching them the right words, but I would say like, I know zapatos means shoes. And I was like, siéntate en la silla, sit down in the chair. I know some of it, y'all. I'm a little rusty, y'all. Y'all feel me? Take care, Lipstick. I learned at a Burger King. I used to. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I took French in 8th grade. Shout out to you, homie. I wanted to be in the Bonjour class, but like, it was full. So I was out there sprechen Sie Deutsch. You feel me? I was out there speaking German, y'all. I bodied it. You know, had an A all 4 years in high school. So, you know, if y'all got some German questions, run them by me. I'm not saying I'm a professional because I'm rusty. Justine, I appreciate you. You say I'm pretty. Talk to you later, Lipstick. Maine says, well, nice meeting you, bruh. Right, he out. Kick him out, staying on business. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, boy. But I took like initiative. You gotta take initiative, y'all. You feel me? A lot of people are stuck in their ways. I didn't know that as a kid. As an adult, I get it. Like, I've met people literally tell me like, I'm fat, and they're eating Big Macs every day. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. A lot of people don't want to change, boy. You can't be complaining you fat and then still eat Big Macs every day, y'all. It don't make sense. It's not balancing out. But a lot of people, I don't know, y'all. It's giving disability. That's why I say stuff like that. It's really giving a disability. I don't know. I refuse to be fat and not do nothing about it and stay fat. But a lot of people are just, they get comfortable, y'all. Is your daughter bilingual? No, she's not bilingual. You want to see that arch? I'm going to show you the arch of getting kicked out, homie. Boom. Is that the arch you were talking about? Probably not. Man, I see you, homie. I appreciate you running that train on him with me. Y'all know we call it a train when we kick out 2 people at one time. Choo-choo in this bit. Choo-choo in this bit. Shout out to you for learning German. Yeah, I just wanted a different language, homie. And like I said, like Spanish was gone. French was gone. And I said, let me take German. You know, funny story. It's not really funny, y'all, but you know, I know when I say stuff like people are like, did she just say that? I'm going to say it, y'all. I remember, because you know how you had to select your electives. I remember going to whatever open house and I wanted this lawyer class, y'all. I don't know why I wanted it because now I would never think about taking a lawyer class. Anyway, you know how, well, at least it's like this in Kentucky. You would have to write the code of the class. So I mixed 2 of the numbers up, y'all. Right? And I remember, y'all, Y'all. And I was walking down this hallway and I'm like, I know an open house. That lawyer class was on the first floor, y'all. Why did I sign up to they must have loud playing. Why did I sign up to, like, how do you say this? Chaperone, like, kids that are like on the short bus and they wanted us to like eat lunch with them. I did this class one day, y'all. Then I went back to the counselor, like, get me out of here. I feel like that requires a certain amount of patience, and I don't have that patience. Y'all, we had to eat with them and feed them. You know, they be drilling and stuff. And again, I'm not making fun of people who are like this. I just think you require a gift that I don't have, y'all. I don't have that gift to feed you and you slobbering, and then I got to turn around and eat. I signed out of that class fast. I think I was in that classroom one day and I was out, and I wound up going back to the lawyer class. You are good enough. German, don't snap. I feel like you're Russia all in the back of your head. I feel like you're Russian all in the back of your head from school. What do you mean by that, CW, homie? I don't know what that means. My son is teaching himself German. So shout out to him. Boy, I will say though, Cynthia, when I was on fire with the Spanish courses, I was like, damn, I'm a thug. When I was living with my in-laws, you know, they speak Spanish. I was like, I'm going to learn another language, y'all. And I tried to do Russian. Boy, Russian is, I don't even know what Russian is. I couldn't even understand the first lesson. I stopped doing it the first week because I could not catch it. Russian is really hard, boy. I'll tell you that, homie. Let's see his arch, right? He's arching his way out of here. McDonald's. This man said McDonald's arch. CD, bro, are you speaking a whole different language, homie? I'm not able to pick up on anything you saying, homie. Who you communicating with? Aliens, homie? What you saying, cuh? And what does that mean? Lord have mercy. I don't know what that means. Are you making fun of the kids that I was feeding at lunch? Jake, and how you doing? It's good to learn a different. Man, it is good, man. It's really good for you, homie. But now I don't need to do that because y'all know I got the meta glasses and like it translates. I know it's kind of cheating, but I still will be, if I had time, I think I would be really focused on learning a different language. How did you like that lawyer class? It's interesting to learn the legal side of things. I don't know why I even signed up for that class, homie. I couldn't even, it was cool. I feel like I've learned what I've learned in that class. I've implemented it in my adulthood from me learning it and remembering it. But I don't know why. I would have taken to be a lawyer because realistically back then, I was a whole different version of me, y'all. I was like, not really shy, but I was like, I couldn't be a lawyer. Now I can see myself being a lawyer because I'm just so dumb and goofy. But back then, I don't know why I was interested in taking that class, but I have remembered some laws that I have implemented in my adulthood, to be real with you. Never heard that before. Boy, Trini, what? You are enough was in German, but you auto translate on. I'm lost, y'all. Do you know? I don't know anything about that tri-country. Russian, all I know is da. Is that how you say da? Try how you doing? Barefoot, bruh. Can we talk real fast? If no one kicks you out, I want you to catch this message. I guess you're trying to make fun of my eyebrows, right? And it's funny to you. It's probably funny that I'm saying it out loud, homie. But we need to address the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room is that you can't even put your real profile picture on the YouTube. And I usually say it's because you got something going on, baby. Self-love issues. Look at your profile picture, bro. Do you see it? Like, it's a man with humongous ears. You afraid to use your real profile picture. And that's diabolical because, like, the way I think about it, it's 2026. All this technology, bro. Literally everything has a camera. We were just talking about my Meta glasses. My Meta glasses have a camera. And yet you too embarrassed to use your profile picture, bro. That's something I like to call a disability, homie. Go get that checked out, though, your disability, all right? I'm going to kick you out. But hopefully the next time you decide to pull back up, you'll work up the courage to use your real profile picture, homie, all right? You ready? All right, homie, you out, all right? Trini, what I tell you about letting your people up in here, boy? I told you it's not acceptable to allow your people to slide through the crevices, given disability, homie. Stop allowing that to happen. But y'all, did y'all have any classes? Oh, Da is yes. Did y'all have any classes that like y'all really liked in high school? I'm like a nerd in real life, I think. Well, we're talking about high school. I took psychology in college, and that I fell in love with psychology, bruh. Like, I really like psychology. But we talking about high school. So me being a nerd, I think, I liked science. I'm not really big on math. I really don't like math. I'm only good with math when you owe me some money, you know what I'm saying? And I can calculate how much more you got to pay me. But I'm not big on math. I'm big on science, y'all. What about y'all? Y'all like any? Yeah, I really like psychology. It's crazy. They taught me in psychology not to say people are crazy. You know, now I'm out here saying they got a disability, but they wanted you to like identify people by, you know, the behavior. And that's why I think I'm so good. Obviously, life too, like identifying, like identifying like, damn, they gaslighting you. Damn, he's a narcissist. Damn, she's a narcissist. Oh, they tune out when you bruise their ego. That's signs of narcissism. And that's why I can like, or they've had trauma, or you feel me? I'm easy to like do that. I don't know. And that's why I think a lot of my people I do talk to ask me for advice because I can identify what the hell wrong with them. Psych for you too. Yeah, I love science, math. No, I hate math. I remember fire artwork in the building. Stick hands to the ceiling. I remember when I was in college, y'all. I missed college algebra one day. And I said, I'm never missing college algebra again, y'all, because when I went back in that classroom, it was like a whole different class. I was like, what are we learning about? Y'all, same teacher, same students. I just couldn't. I don't know what was going on. What did y'all learn yesterday when I wasn't here? Because now I'm behind, bruh. What happened in one day? I said, I am never missing another day of this class ever again, boy. I don't know how I passed with a C. I liked art class. I like art class too, to be honest with you. But, you know, they don't have arts in school no more. A lot of classes, a lot of places don't think it's a class. That's probably why all these kids are given disability. They don't have art class no more. But I also think like a lot of kids act this way because of COVID. Now, we were talking about it, I don't know, yesterday. I don't remember, y'all. I get on here and talk so much. Like where I work, there's like younger managers, and they all have told me, like, oh, well, what do they say? It's given disability. They say something like, well, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm young. What? I couldn't give that excuse as a manager, y'all. I became a manager when I was 20. So, what? You don't, what I have against math? Math is hard, bruh. I think, I'm going to be real. I think multiplication is like a key staple and in math and advanced math. And I think if you struggle with multiplication, like I'm talking like big numbers, I'm not talking basic stuff, then you messed up. I think you messed up. You can't ever get math if you struggle multiplying big numbers, in my opinion. Loon in the building on a Monday. What are the odds? Loon? I hated algebra and trig. Boy, I never made it to trig, homie. What's that like to be in trig? I remember I moved schools when I was in ninth grade, and I moved high schools. And I don't know what possessed them to put me in geometry too. And I was like, bruh, I didn't even take algebra. I don't know what they were doing, y'all. They messed up because, like I said, I don't like math. Loon, bruh, what up? Fire Artwork, salute. Loon, bruh, just coolin', brother. Trying to get these kids to sleep, man. I feel you, homie. Make them some tea. I be making my daughter some tea with the camel. What's it called, y'all? Y'all know I can't. That Kentucky about to come out. Camelo, lavender, like sleepy tea. I be making that for my kids. I didn't like math, but I like numbers. Man, my nephew is so smart, y'all. I think him and my brother are really good when it comes to math. But my nephew's autistic, and I remember he's so smart, y'all. Like, it's crazy. He's way smarter than me when it comes to math. I remember one day I said, hey, bro, we're going to go to McDonald's. We're going through the drive-thru, y'all. And I had a 20 or whatever. And he heard the total. He's like, you're getting $11.38 back. I said, what the hell? How you know that? He's just so good with numbers, y'all. That is crazy to me. But my brother's the same exact way. I didn't get that. Yes, Trini. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I ain't going to try to say it, but that's the tea I'm talking about, homie. True Brown, been working more trying to pay these people off my back. I feel you, Loon. Big ass facts, Loon. True, my mama used to give us that. I make mine with some lime, some honey, and you give it to them right before bed. You start having a routine like, at least this is what I do with my daughter. I'm like, hey, let's drink some tea and hang out. Z, Loon, she out for the count. Nah, what flavor is your pre-workout? I usually drink. Oh, I like Celsius, but they say it's really bad for you. Believe me, I'm an energy drink junkie though, but this is like, all right, so I used to do Herbalife. I don't know if you're familiar with Herbalife, well, but this is like something they have. So it's mixed with pre-workout and creatine, but it's disgusting. What I used to do is like mix pre-workout in my Gatorade, and the Gatorade, like, you can't taste the nastiness. But I used to drink Lit AF. Lit AF is good. Do you know what that make my face tingle too, though, to be real with you. But I feel like C4 is kind of like light in the ass is what I say. It's like light in the ass. It's not really good. As far as it don't keep me crunk for long. I don't know. It's Herbalife, but they charge an arm and a leg and a thigh for their products now. But I don't know the name of it. If you really want to know, I can get it for you. It's right over here. But let me know, homie. I'll get you all the way together. But I really like it because it's pre-workout and it's creatine mixed together. So it's like Hannah Montana. You feel me? The best of both worlds. Bang is the only one I drink. Boy, you drink Bang? I used to, but Bang got some weird flavors, bruh. What flavor Bang you drink, homie? I'm trying to figure you out. You can figure somebody out by the flavor of drink they drink, Trini. I remember, boy, I said I'm never doing this stuff ever again. I tried Bang's like cotton candy and Bang's birthday cake. And it made me realize, bro, you can't drink liquid food formats. You can't drink a liquid version of birthday cake. It was disgusting. The same thing with cotton candy, bruh. I don't like drinking flavored drinks that's food. Does that make sense, y'all? Cotton candy. These are the only ones I know off the dome. Cotton candy and birthday cake. Trifling. I know they got rainbow something. That's alright, but they Bang be doing too much. Bang be doing too much with those flavors. They got rainbow. I don't drink sherbet stuff either, y'all. That stuff's gross, homie. They're trash, ain't they? Yeah. The blue one. Is it like a fruity blue one? Oh, why I do that? Is it like a fruity blue one? But my go-to Celsius, when I drink Celsius, I let me get my flavors together. Cause right now I'm a Alani kind of gal. You feel me? I drink Alani New. But I like the peach Celsius and boy, it's been a minute since I've had Celsius. Anything fruity. I tried not too long ago their cherry Coke. I didn't really like it because it kind of tastes flat. You feel me? Right. Artificial flavor's nasty anyway. But they say that, not Alani. I think Alani got it too. To be real with you, though, there's a flavor called, y'all know I can't say these words. Boy, I want to say it's Terrain. That's on the, Terrain. And they're saying it causes, I don't know, bro. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. It helps, it causes a cancer, or I can't remember what it was that was really bad, or maybe it advances Alzheimer's or something. So I'll try. Yes, that's it. Trini, you out here reading my mind, boy. That's it. That's it, homie. I appreciate you, Trini, bro. Where would I be without you helping me say these words, homie? I'd be lost, boy. Lost in the streets, blindfolded. Where am I going to walk? Do I go straight? Do I turn left? You know what I'm saying? But you got Trini over here breaking it down, standing on business. I appreciate you, boy. I read that article a couple months ago, and I'm like, what? I didn't know that, but I know it's in Monster. I want to say it's in Alani as well, bro. But and y'all would say, well, Natalie, why do you drink it when you know it's bad? And I said, my answer would be, y'all, I'm on night shift, homie. Try working night shift for 7 years and come back and check in with me. You feel me? Try doing it for 7 years and then come back in and let me know what you do to stay awake. You feel me? All right. Is that what that is? Trini, is it bull testicles? Is that what it is in real life? I know you know. Educate us, cuh. So if that's the truth, that's what they were saying was in Red Bull. So Red Bull must definitely got it. It's synthetic anyway. Well, that's all I got for you today, cool. But realistically, I'm a coffee girl. But I'm like also a caffeine junkie. I'm not regular coffee girl. I like my Cuban coffee, right? I like espresso. Um, I like my coffee dark with like a couple sugars in it. But obviously, I can't take that to work. You feel me? I was still I was still stuff to stay awake. What's wrong with my voice? What do you mean by stealing stuff to stay awake? I sound like cocaine, cook. You out here stealing cocaine, homie? Keep me posted. Electric. Right. I didn't know at first how good espresso was. Trinity, did you see in that video when we went to the cabin? Everything was included, right? They had a coffee machine, and I'm like, ooh, yes. Boy, it was decaffeinated. Why would they make decaffeinated coffee? Like, I don't care what's going on with me. I will never willingly drink it. That's a disability, boy. Like that's why you wasting people's time out here making decaffeinated coffee. I worked overnight at work, mostly ice creams and electric. Oh, I got you. So you was still what exactly to stay awake at work though, electric homie? What you talking about, cuh? I don't know, bro. Your picture, I can't tell. It looked like you on the bull, homie, but we about to figure it out because, I got my handy dandy other phone with me today. Let's see if you're on the bull. Oh, no. Bruh, you on the bull, ain't you, homie? You on the bull, ain't you, electric? Boy, it's... Oh, my God! Loon, did you check his picture, homie? Boy, I'm trying to be nice, bruh. I really show up here, y'all. I be trying to be nice, boy. I be trying to be nice, man. And I be telling people, Loon, nobody be hearing me, bruh. They don't be hearing me. I don't know if I got a disability, homie. But, I be feeling people's energy through the screen, y'all. I don't know. I could just tell when someone types. Loon, bro, you go live consecutively. Are you like on that level? What about you? Trini, are y'all able to feel people's energy through the screen, or do I got a disability? I could have a disability. Electric, bro. We're going to let you electric slide the hell out of here, okay, homie? Have a good night. Go steal you some donuts and ho-hos to stay up tonight, all right? All right, fam. Have a good one. I appreciate you pulling up, all right? Lord have mercy, boy. You just got to take a nap on break during night shift. I used to do that, T-Bone, but like, man, my mom has sleep apnea, and I don't know if I inherited it, but like when I wake up from a nap, for one, I'm disoriented. For two, my eyes are blood shot red. I'm sure, yeah, I can like take eye drops to work, but I wear eyelashes. You feel me? Zoom in on these mugs. Ooh, them eyelashes look good today. But like, the eye drops would mess with my eyelashes. Like, you know what I do? It's a big deal to me. Eyelashes, clearly. You feel me? But once or twice a week, I'll remove my eyelashes and I do like a cold ice water plunge, and it helps like your face. Like, everybody say I got a young face. Y'all don't got to tell me now, but like, I'm only trying to change my eyelashes like twice a week if necessary, because eyelashes get expensive. Boy, he can't still with that neck. Bruh, did y'all see his picture? I appreciate you, Trini. I be all over the place, don't I? Y'all, here's what he looked like. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. The guy we just kicked out. Y'all know it's a group effort. This is the guy that was stealing stuff at work to stay awake. That's what his profile picture looked like, y'all. That's why I said I don't understand, y'all. Trini, when we talking about this earlier, we said that I said, Trini, when you go live, boy, do you be getting weirdos over there? And you said like, one or two, but you on a whole different level of the weirdos. That's all I got for you, Trini, homie. I appreciate you. Listen. Oh, you use a CPAP, Trini? Damn, boy. I didn't know that. My mama uses one too. Yeah, I just always like, it might not even be sleep apnea. I guess it could be triggered by it. But even at a young age, I used to sleepwalk. I don't do that no more. But I used to sleepwalk. And I remember my dad used to get so mad. And I'm like, how the hell are you going to get mad at me? You can't control sleepwalking, boy. Like, you think I would really sleepwalk if I knew I was sleepwalking? Come on, boy. Yeah, I was given disability, y'all. I started checking when he started stealing to stay awake. Boy, I appreciate you, Loon. Always standing on business. I took a damn year for my body to get adjusted to it. Damn, boy. And I know my mom has to use like distilled water. I think you got to use distilled water on it when you use your CPAP machine. Trini, I appreciate the time out. They just don't stop, do they, boy? They like Diddy. What Diddy used to say? Can't stop, won't stop. They just can't stop, won't stop over here, boy. My sister used to sleepwalk, always scared. Yeah, boy. It's crazy, man. She still do it, Loon, or she don't do it no more? I remember I don't know. I don't remember too much because I had to be in like second or third grade when I would do it. But I remember like one time like sleepwalking and I went to the bathroom and they say you can't wake these people up. Yeah, that's probably what's wrong with me now that I'm thinking about it. I appreciate y'all for letting me confess my confessions to y'all. Damn, be respectful. Take that. Talk to a man. Damn. I never met a person that sleepwalks. Well, you're looking at her. In the flesh. Trini? In the flesh. But I know I had to like inherited this on, my mother's side. Because my mom, like I said, even though she has a CPAP machine, I remember one night we went to, they call it Kentucky Kingdom, Six Flags. And me and my cousin, and I'm like 16, and I come home, obviously, and my mom's asleep on the couch. And I'm knocking on the door to get her to open the door. Kid you not, we had like one of them foggy windows. Like the door and the window. I don't know the name of them, y'all. Trini, I'm sure going to provide the name to it, so just give him a second, all right? But I remember seeing my mom walk to the door and just shake the doorknob. And I'm thinking, what? So I'm knocking on the door again. Mom, open the door. What are you doing, boy? Open the door. Percocet in the building. Percocet, stay giving. The realest, the illest. Y'all, my mom got up and was laying back down on the couch, getting back up, twisting the knob. Not a full, 360 twist, doing that. And I'm like, what is she doing, boy? Open this door. What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness, y'all. So I think I got that from my mom's side. For real. I don't think so. She slept with her eyes open sometimes too. Cat eyes, no lie. Dang. Oh yeah, that's what they used to say about my mom. Cause my mom has 8 siblings. They used to say my mom would sleep with her eyes kind of open, y'all. It's over for me, y'all. Here in a couple years, I'm gonna be doing the same thing, trying to open the door for my kids and giving disability, y'all. You feel me? But yeah, I remember my dad used to be so mad that I would sleepwalk. And I'm like, how you get mad at me? Like I can't control it, boy. What do you mean you mad? It's a disability. I got it from my mom's side. CLS in the building. CLS stay giving. The realest. The illest. I appreciate y'all pulling up. YouTube perk. Y'all know I'm way past my time limit of being on here, but like, y'all lucky though, boy. Y'all lucky cause I went to work and they were like, VTO, if you work at Amazon, you know. And I took it. I accepted it. So I'm starting to get kind of tired though, but lucky for y'all, I just restocked on the coffee. On the, what do you call it, Trini? Cafe Bustelo. But I appreciate y'all pulling up. It's hard to catch you. You stay on the move. What? Why you say that? No, I did make a new rule today, though, to be real with you. I usually go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But this last Friday, your girl signed up for overtime. So I pushed my live back to yesterday. And to be real, Trini knows, you feel me? Yeah, I think I got a disability where I just keep it real. If you might not want to go look at it, but I had a live yesterday and I had too much wine, boy. And I was like, boy, lit up like a firecracker yesterday on yesterday's live. I did live 3 times only because YouTube kept kicking me out. But the third live, I deleted it. So that was the worst one. You feel me? That was the worst one. I said, y'all ain't gonna hold this against me 3 years from today. So I deleted it. Man, so if you missed it, it was definitely a good time. I don't know. The other 2 lives, I'm halfway decent, you feel me? But that third live, boy, we were talking about unsolved mysteries because I deleted that mug. You feel what I'm saying? It's out of here. So I typically go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I'm going to eliminate Monday. Tuesday's always been for the exclusive members. You feel me? Tuesday. So I'm trying to get more people to like sign up for the exclusive members. You feel me? Obviously, the end goal is to get as much as possible. You feel me? But I feel like I watched the Michael Jackson movie a couple weeks ago and he said something that resonated with me. Michael Jackson said in the movie, y'all, if the Halley's Comet came every year, would you want to see it? And the answer is no, right? So if I go live all these days a week, would y'all want to see me? What's the answer, boy? The answer is no. So what do I got to do? I got to eliminate some lives, y'all. It made sense to me, so that's why I'm going to go moving forward. The only reason why I'm here now is because I left work early. I got to catch up with your more, sis, for real. I be super busy working, kids, schooling. No excuse, though. I'm going to catch up on your days. I appreciate you, boy. I'm your favorite red bone. Corey, you're my favorite person I'm kicking out. Look at that. That's such a coinka-dink. You out of here, boy. Because you're my favorite one to kick out. All right, now that we moved past that subject, Trini said you had to be there. T-Bone laughing. YouTube always tripping. I really feel like, y'all, this is rhetorical. Think about it, y'all. Y'all want to get inside my mind for a little bit? I know it's a dangerous place to be in there, but I think I kick so many people out on a regular. And then a lot of people, we already know, obsess over me. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just spitting some facts. And I think when I get kicked out often, I think it's due to these people reporting my live. Because I've been on here. Now it's going to happen, though. Believe me. Let's knock on wood, though, right? Now I've been in here for 100 minutes and I have not been kicked out one time. But yesterday, I got kicked out 3 times. I don't know, y'all. You feel me? It's probably the trauma talking. Y'all know I suffer from a lot of trauma. Appreciate you, Loon. No, bro, you good. I understand what it's like to work all the time. Believe me, if I'm not at Amazon, I'm over here. If I'm not over here, y'all know I recently started doing another channel. So I'm just trying to gets down. Trini, I look like I was intoxicated yesterday. Keep it real in the hood. T-Bone, you were in here. I looked intoxicated yesterday. Keep it real in the hood. I just want the real answers. I don't want the fake answers now. Let's see what y'all gonna do. Yeah, boy, you lying, boy. This cute girl. That's a normal to say, I believe. I believe that's the normalest thing I've heard all night. I appreciate you. Good. Guess Sunday is the kick out day. I guess. Nah, I don't think so. I feel like I looked it. I went back and looked at the lives. I was like, because like I said, I got kicked out 3 times yesterday. First live, obviously, I was cool. Second live, I was like, okay, I'm cool. And when I clicked the third one, I think I was in that mug for 3 seconds. And I was like, nah, boy, nah, this look like I'm intoxicated. But I think why it happened that way, y'all, to be real, yesterday, only thing I ate was spaghetti. That's all I ate yesterday. And I think that's what made me, I think it made me sick. I wound up I try to be slick with it, boy. I try to be slick with it. But I did end the live abruptly. And then I was like, boy, I feel sick. And as soon as I ended the live, y'all, I went to go lay down. I went, boy, straight to bed. I can't be out here like that, y'all. Y'all know I'm 40. You feel me? Where are you from? I like to give people multiple choice. I'm either from New York, California, Ohio, or Kentucky. New York, give you multiple choice. Ohio, California, or Kentucky. Drop it in the chat. Let's test your southern, your northern accent. Let me know, homie. You might get it right. Blame it on the but stop it. Stop it. It was a disability yesterday. Sometimes I get wine and relax. I think it was the spaghetti. I think I didn't eat enough is what I'm trying to say to y'all. I don't think I ate enough. Go Jar, go play. 6 Celebs, no content. Don't know how to spell where. Get them out of here. What they look like. Let's see, y'all. You know, it's a game to me because this is the last person we kicked out that was given disability. He given the kind of Star Trek, though. Isn't that what they be dressing like on Star Trek, y'all? Not Star Trek. Y'all, it's given... I got something wrong with me, boy. Isn't that Professor X off of X-Men, y'all? What's his name in the wheelchair on X-Men? Damn, dude. The dude that has the mind games, y'all. Come on, Trinity. I know you know his name. Professor X. What's his name on X-Men? Oh my God. Is that not what it's given? Come on, y'all. Y'all don't see it. You don't see this dude saying Wolverine. Uh, Wolverine, I quit. Oh my God, boy, this stuff, boy, I'm quitting. I quit. I'm over here in tears, y'all. This is how I be in real life. I be over here laughing at myself all day. So when people tell me I'm funny, I be like, I didn't think I was funny, y'all, because I be laughing at myself. You know what I'm saying? You should keep some of the pics of the troll. Man, that's what we going to start to do. Thank you, Loon. And when I go live on the computer, I'll be like, y'all, yesterday's troll of the day was, but you know, they live for that. Let's see what Gujarta look like, y'all. Oh my God, bro. What is going on with y'all, bruh? Give me a second to think about what this one's giving, but you know I'm going to provide the details, y'all. Let me save y'all some time. What's going on, bruh? What's going? Why is this your profile picture, homie? What does this illustrate, homie, in your life? Boy, you got a disability, boy. Wow. Boy. Y'all, Trini, I told you about letting your people in here, homie. I told you. Why you letting, please don't tell me I kicked out the wrong person. You know, I be doing that. All right. Well, he's out of here, y'all. That's pretty much, that's all I got for y'all, boy. That's all I got for y'all, boy. Dang, y'all. Who all in the building? I see Loon Trini. I know Tebow Maloney. I see 12 people in the building, but it looked like I'm like talking to myself minus a select few people. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but I'm gonna let it be like that. Mr. Do Good, how you doing, homie? Double tap that hoe. Trini, you talk like that in real life. Some days, depending on who I'm around, I think I got that Oprah Winfrey gift. You know how Oprah, they say she would get around white people and talk white, and then she'll get around some sisters and talk ghetto. I think that's me. Like if I'm around my sisters, or what'd you say? Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know what this is on me. Thank you so much, Loon. You're such a boy, stand on business type of dude. But like when I be around my homies, I be like, man, hoe, you a hoe, you a bitch. But like when I get around, you know, different breeds of people, I don't talk like that. So, Mr. Duga, you see, you just chilling. OG still in the building. Trina, you talk like that, homie. You be like, double tap that hoe. I don't see you doing that, homie. I don't know. I feel like you might be on Call of Duty and you might be talking to your homies like that, though. But I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on here, y'all. I'm getting tired. Of course, Loon Boy, I don't take it any kind of way. I don't see you as being disrespectful, homie. I feel like you a real one, homie. I'm starting to get kind of tired. I might have to brew me some coffee. I don't know if y'all want to, now look at me. I'm smearing makeup now, boy. But I don't know if y'all want to like hang out while I brew some coffee. Kick salute, fam. Damn, like this stuff ain't getting off my face, boy. It ain't getting off my face, boy. Oh, when you with the homies? All right, I got you. That's how I be. I be like, I always call my friends hoes. Like, man, you ain't gonna believe what just happened. But like, I get it. It offends some people. So I try not to talk that way all the time. You feel me? But y'all gonna let me brew some coffee? Are y'all gonna be here when I get back? How we doing it? We've been in this mug an hour. Should I just wrap up the live? I'll let y'all decide on what we should do. Simply in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Boy, that's all I got for you today. Get my brew on. Do you want me to make you some coffee too, Trini? Or I'll hand that mug through the screen for you. You want me to hand it through the screen for you? Let me know. I'm just trying to check some stuff, y'all. My bad. I know it looks kind of disrespectful. Monday. You still thugging, I see. Kev, I told you, homie. I got a disability, bruh. I told you, I got this superpower. I can just, I don't know, y'all. It's probably trauma, homie. I just be ignoring people. I don't like one-sidedness, you feel me? If I ask you a question and you ignore it, and then you want to ask me a question, it's not being petty, though. It's being, I match energy. I match energy, homie. I'm just going to match it, homie. You trying to put me to sleep? A coffee put you to sleep? Cuh. I'm cooling. I'm up for a minute. Oh, did the kids ever go to sleep, Loon? Let me know. Cuh. I got to check in on my nieces and nephews. How about Dante? Boy, I'm going to react to him. I was supposed to react to him before I hopped on here. You know, he given disability. Simply, you know, he stayed giving disability. Oh, coffee put you to sleep? It put me to sleep. I don't know, boy. I think it depends how sleepy I am. Like, if I wake up and drink it, I'm good. But if I get to a limit of sleepiness, don't nothing ever work for me. They out now? The shout out to them being out. You're disappointed in what part, Simply? He did a short today as far as I seen T-Bone. I don't know if he posted a full-length video. I think all of it's a lie, y'all, and it's crazy. That man turned off his comment section, and now he turned it back on at the dealership on this short, and all of these disabled supporters of his are like, I don't know how you keep allowing someone to get over on you, boy. That's crazy, bruh. Actually, somebody slid in my comments today on the other channel, and they were like, yeah, you know you're giving him views. And it's okay if he lies about his life. Not all movies are true. But I said, well, that's funny you say that, because he says his life is based on a true story. So that being said, are true life movies based on true life events? What are you talking about? You dummy? That's what I be wanting to tell him. You dummy, but y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm sure they were blazing him. Yeah, when I hit my limit, when I hit my limit, there's no amount of coffee, no amount of nothing. I'm just out. Like, we ain't doing it. Loon Monday. So y'all don't think your phone auto-correcting, fam? Your phone or my phone? That dude, Jamani, turned his comments off. I don't know how they live like that, boy. I never thought about turning my comments off. I've never been in a situation to where I'm like, that's how you know you got some fuckery going on in your life, boy. If you're willing to turn your comments off, it's giving disability in the purest form, CLS. Can I ask you something real quick? Yes, Fire Artwork. What you got, cook? What you got? Y'all, I ordered a new light. It's going to be here tomorrow. I'm so excited. Y'all see it tomorrow, but I ordered a new light. My husband gonna come home like, bruh, I'm tired of you adding these new lights. Y'all, I gotta get some more ring lights. Trini said he was gonna buy me some, but my ring lights stopped working, so I gotta order more ring lights. I'm gonna get that light, and then I'm done with the lights, I think. But I really think that's really cute, y'all. Y'all see what that says? Petty Hour on air. Y'all know I'm Petty Hour, right? Y'all should know that, but anyway, the new light's going to be here tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are too. It means shut the F up. Man, y'all have never felt like I feel like I don't know, but I claim to be a real one. I feel like you can't dish out fuckery and then expect fuckery not to come back at you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't be putting out what you're putting out and expecting people to not be upset. So if it prompts you to turn your comment section off, like I don't care what no one thinks about me. I've talked about a whole bunch of personal stuff on here. You can think whatever you want to think about me. I've talked about being on OnlyFans. I've talked about because I'm just so comfortable with who I am. Like I was just telling my boss before I got sent home or when I left to go home, she was like, "What is the last thing you talked about on YouTube?" And I said, "Man, I talked about if I was to do OnlyFans, I would charge $50." I said, "But I think I was drunk on that mug." My boss, y'all, because I don't know. I don't have a reason of like hiding anything. I think if you're absolutely comfortable with who you are, then you don't have to hide anything. I don't know. I'm comfortable with who I am, y'all. And I get it. A lot of people are not. We can just pray for them. I hope your day night is going amazing. Night off. I hope yours is too. I have good days every day, but I appreciate you with your wishes. If you had to stay on an island for 5 days, what is 5 things you taking with you? Ooh. Is it like I'm stranded on a deserted island? Is that what we're going? Is that what you talking about, fire artwork? Facts. Man, Trini doesn't speak English. What, Trini? What are you talking about, cuh? What they say, bro? They must have said something dumb. I didn't even get to see what they say. Oh, I see what they say. Oh, deserted island. Water for sure, because it's gonna be hot. Um, I feel like a hunting, I hunting like spear to like catch fish, or like a. Why can't I think of this word, y'all? A fishing pole. I think. Um, boy, that's boy. You say five? I would need some kind of entertainment. Like it wouldn't have to be a phone, like if I didn't have like electronic services, but I'm cool with like a crossword puzzle, man. Like that can entertain me. Um Shit, I say like paper and a pencil. No, I ain't gonna even use a paper and a pencil. But I would want to keep track of how many days I was gone. So maybe paper and pencil or just a stick if it's not raining to keep track of like tally marks. And I think last but not least, um, like some sticks to make a fire if I did catch fish, so I can cook it. I don't know, boy. I never been asked that question before. It's a good question though, homie. I see you standing on business. Let's recite it back to the chat. If y'all had 5 things to take on a deserted island, what would y'all take? Drop it in the chat. When y'all are dropping this, I'm going to slide over to make the coffee that I just told y'all about. Y'all got a second? I know y'all do, cuh. Fire artwork, drop yours too, homie. What would you take if you had 5 days and you're on an island? Y'all give me 1 second. Damn, I can't ever find out where the camera is. All right, there we go. Hold on, y'all. right, y'all. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? All right. I got the coffee up. Y'all stayed in here, boy. Y'all so sweet. I don't trust YouTube. OG Kicks, how you doing? Yeah, it's annoying still. You still here, X? God. It's giving real one alert, homie. It's giving real one alert. I told y'all they say like my personality is so resembles cocaine. You know what I'm saying? Like it's addictive. I think I'm regular smegular, but I don't know, boy. Is it late? Chatty, is it late? Cuh? Hey, you had me falling out on that, Dante. What set you claim, cuh? Well, it's just about to get a little later, fam. I just made some coffee. You feel me? Espresso. It looked like the color of my men I like. You know what I'm saying? I like my men a little darker than me. I don't like my men to match my skin color, boy. You can't match my skin color, boy. No, you have a nice glow in spirit. Are you reading my aura? You know the color of my aura? X, let me find out you know, boy. 10 minutes to midnight, cuh. It's given. Cinderella got 10 minutes. What does Cinderella have to do? I should know it, boy. What, she lost a slipper and she had to be home by midnight? I don't know. That's what it's given, boy. CLS says a gun, a knife, MREs, a lighter, and some easy firewood, a fishing pole. You got that fishing pole from me, though, cuh. But you're like there for 5 days, homie. So like the flare gun, what you gonna use the flare gun for? If you know you stuck for 5 days, I'm not debating. You feel me? Your list. You're able to pick what you want to pick. But I think I would switch out the flare gun for something else. But that's up to you though, homie. That's a good, you feel me? A good selection though. I'm about to get off work soon. Man, shout out to you. Why I act like I'm at work? I'm not at work. I'm about to say shout out to you to get off. 10:50 here. Are you on that southern time zone? I got 11:51. I'm an hour ahead. Alabama country time. I told you I stayed in Biloxi, Mississippi for a little bit. Loon. I already know Biloxi's a little an hour behind too. 5 days, not forever. Yeah, I would swap that flare out for something else. The question was, y'all, if y'all had 5 days on a deserted island, what 5 items would you bring? Oh, boy, it's good. He said that flare gun is to let him know where the rescue team where I'm at. That is good. I ain't gonna lie, because I would just be yelling, here, I'm here. Ah. 10:50 here too. Are you in Alabama too? Simply Alabama in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Right. You was where all the casinos are at. Was I? Yes. I can't think of the name of them off the dome, but there was a lot of casinos there. I wasn't even supposed to move to Biloxi. When I lived in Kentucky, I was like, I want to go to Houston. I want to see what it's like. I'm very adventurous like that, y'all. I don't know if that's considered adventurous. So my delusional self rented a vehicle with my husband, my kids, and my brother. We drove. It was like 15 hours. We got to Memphis. My husband's speeding. Skirt, they pulled us over. But anyway, I didn't like Houston because Houston's so huge. Like, it's ridiculous to me. Like, the way I seen it then, the car that I had then wouldn't survive in Houston because everything is so spaced out. Like it literally took 30 minutes to get anywhere. Like I remember we went to NASA because NASA's in Houston. And then boom, 30 minutes to get here, then 30 minutes. I'm like, dang, boy. I had a Volvo then. I said, my Volvo ain't gonna last. You feel what I'm saying? So on the way back, we drove through Biloxi, and I don't know what possessed me to say, this is home. And I was like, well, I kind of like Biloxi, even though, you feel me, Mississippi. What Mississippi known for, but I wound up living in Biloxi for like 3 years, and I really loved it because it's on the coast, so we had a beach, the casinos. It was like not too far from New Orleans. I really wanted to join. I wanted to move to New Orleans, but my husband's like, girl, are you crazy? You know what? Go on to New Orleans. Dance World, join the council? I'm going to let you join the council and Disability Island. So I'm going to time you out, all right? You already know how we do it around these parts. You're getting 24 hours, homie. So I might see you tomorrow at 11:54. You might not. Mississippi is extremely slow. It is slow. It was like, and like when I moved there, everybody was like, what would make you want to move here? We're trying to move away from here. I don't know. I do like I've only lived two different places. Well, I lived in Kentucky, obviously. That's where I'm from. But you already know where I'm from. Y'all know where I'm at now, don't y'all? I hate to say it because when you tell people where you at, I attract crazies. But right now I'm in Tampa. And if I had to choose, Tampa's kind of country too. Wait a minute. What happened? YouTube is on the bull. What happened? Trini? What you talking about, cook? I love Tampa more than... I really love Tampa because, like, it's completely different from Kentucky and Mississippi, like, obviously. But they have, like, avocado trees here. I've never seen that. Mango trees. I've never seen that. The weather, I feel like you can do anything basically sometimes all year round. I really like Tampa, y'all. I'm a Tampa hoe now. You feel me? I'm a Tampa hoe. I really love Tampa. Like, I wouldn't even imagine. I wouldn't even move back to Kentucky if somebody's like, I got 10K for you to move back. I wouldn't move back because I hate snow. I've always hated snow. I've always hated snow. And we have snow there. And just like in the wintertime, y'all, it's really like, to me, I don't get depressed, but the weather in Kentucky is depressing in the wintertime because you're just trapped in the house. Y'all might experience winters like this. I ain't trying to like flex on y'all or nothing, but I'm just telling you my personal experience. I've never liked wintertime. I never liked the cold. I used to hate getting up and shoveling the snow off my car and the ice. And where I'm at now, I don't have to do that, y'all. So, a little fun fact is, like, when I was like 14, I remember telling my mom, like, when I turn 18, I'm moving to Florida. I just wanted to move to Florida. And it was either Florida or California. I knew I was going to move to one of them. And now look at your girl, boy. I'm in Florida. That's the beautiful part of the story, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. All right? Hard Rock, yes. There is one called like Beau Rivage or something, Loon 2. I love Birmingham too. Actually, when I lived in Mississippi, I had a home. We would drive through Birmingham when I would go to Kentucky. I think it was like a 12-hour drive, y'all. And I've always was like, just Birmingham looks so different compared to, I don't know about the other cities, but when I would drive through it, and anyway, long story short, one of my homegirls, I said, hey, bruh, like, let's go to Birmingham tonight. Yeah, I'm giving disability. And we drove 4 hours to go, and we wound up going to a bar. And this man walked up to me and was like, "What kind of drink you want?" I'm expensive, y'all. I said, "I want Red Bull with vodka." And I think it's like $7, $8, boy. And he kept giving disability, and he was like, "What'd you say again?" "All right, you cheat. You just say you cheat. Just say you don't want to give me the drink, homie. Don't ask what I want. I tell you, and now you got amnesia." All right? So, anywho, my friend, boy, this is disability. She had a hard time like seeing at night. And we drove her car to Birmingham. And I kept saying, like, "You're driving there. Do you want me to drive back? Because I know you can't see, bitch. I know you can't see." She's like, "I got it." Why the last minute, y'all? She didn't have it. She told me, like, drive back. And I was tired. This is a real story, y'all. If y'all been in this stream all day, y'all heard me say earlier that I used to sleepwalk, right? Y'all, on the drive back, I remember falling asleep. I remember, and it's so crazy. I think it just had to be God, for real. Because I was beefing with somebody where I worked at. But I had a dream when I was driving back that the man that I couldn't stand, I was beefing with him, got in my face in this dream and yelled, "Wake up! Wake up!" And I woke up. I wasn't like, you feel me, about to hit anything or anything, but like, y'all, that had to be God, man. I made it back alive. Shout out to the Lord for waking me up. I would need a notebook, a pen, and a protein bar, a water bottle, and a machete. Those are all good choices, man. What would you write in the notebook? What would you use the notebook and the pen for? I know you said you like to write, like stories. Is that what you would use it for? Mississippi. I always say Mississippi that way. Mississippi. And I say Kentucky like Kentucky. NASA sounds fun. It looked like Fort Knox over there, boy. You can't get through, but you could see some stuff. Sherlyn in the building, Grump, Big Mr. Biggs, Dirty Boys, etc. Talk to him, Loon. Trini says, "What? I'm over here bugging y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. It's me. I'm giving disability where people used hard B and boy." Exactly. Do you know this? I remember, boy, I tell you. I remember when I was in, like, obviously elementary. You know how they give you the slavery segment, and I was like, I'm never moving to Mississippi. Boy, why would I want to move to Mississippi? Fast forward, I'm in Mississippi, and I remember I was on Facebook one day, and I don't know, y'all. This is like back in the day, so social media wasn't where it's at now. And it said that I seen a post saying that Mississippi was the last state to abolish slavery. And I'm thinking, well, duh. Like, is this rocket science? Y'all, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say they abolished slavery in 2013. I'm going to Google it real fast on y'all. 2013, y'all. 2013. Let me double check before I give y'all, not the actual factual. What year did Mississippi? I'm typing it in. Abolish slavery. Came straight up. 2013, y'all. Slavery really was legally ended nationwide December 1865 by the 13th Amendment, but Mississippi did not officially vote to ratify the amendment until March 16, 1995, and the paperwork was not legally filed until February 2nd, 2013. Where is it at right there, boy? Y'all see it at the very end? February 7th, 2013. That blew my socks off, y'all. Y'all learned something today. Y'all usually don't learn nothing from me, But I just learned that Mississippi abolished slavery in 2013. I feel like that's some cash apps. You feel me? Cash app pen if y'all want to be appreciative. Oh, my tongue looked brown, don't it? Wait a minute. What happened in YouTube and the Bull? We talked about that, I think, Trini. They switched back to all white. Stop it. What do you mean by it, boy? Fire artwork. I'm from New York, and people ask me, are you from Alabama? Oh, I love me some New York. I love me. Oh, my God. Did we talk about this simply? I love. Oh, my God. I feel like I should be born in New York. I feel like I resonate with like New Yorkers. I don't know why. Maybe my past life I was in New York. What you mean all white? Alabama is a chill state. Okay, cool. Jamaica me? TJ, what you talking about, fam? I love snow. I've never loved snow. Shout out to you, X. I remember being younger and my mom, like, I have two brothers, and she was like, let's go play in the snow. And I've always been like, ugh. Like, I don't like it. Oh, yeah. Simply says it really is real cheap and calm. Winters, mid names, and white. Trini, what the hell is you saying, boy? I ain't understanding nothing, boy. I feel like yesterday when I had the drink and today I have coffee. What you saying, Trini? Elaborate, cuh. That used to be my favorite college team back then, Tampa. I love Tampa. Mids names in whites. Boy, I don't know. Oh, Mids names in whites and white again. I don't know what you're talking about, boy. It's blue on my end. Me too. I don't know what y'all talking about, boy. I'm trying to figure this out. All of a sudden it changed for me. Oh, your name changed? Like you wasn't blue? You know I'm always late to the party, homie. Nah, I didn't do anything. I don't think. Roberto, how you doing, fam? Me too. We get that crazy snow in New York. Yeah, I went to New York before, but I would never go to New York in the wintertime. Absolutely not. And I love New York, but in the wintertime, absolutely not. Yeah, Trini, that's weird. Yeah, that is weird, man. I remember you said you've been here. Oh, yeah. That's my story time. When I went to Birmingham, they party their asses off in Birmingham. I bet they do. It was like really confusing streets too. Like downtown Birmingham, which I'm not the best driver. I can't be downtown in some cities, y'all. But when I went to New York, I drove. I did perfectly fine. I used to love vodka and cran with a splash of Red Bull. Yeah, that's a fancy drink, homie. True, Sherlyn. I worked like 3 different strip clubs. Talk to them. I see I stated on business, kicking people out. My experiences. That's nice. That's nice. 919, what you talking about, fam? Oh, no, what? That was a blessing. Man, that was so crazy. It was like when I knew I was asleep and that man yelled in my face, I was like, oh my God, this has to be a dream. And typically, I'm not able to like know if it's a dream or not. Does that make sense, y'all? Like if I'm in a deep dream, it seems real. But I knew that day that man was in my face, telling me, screaming at me, telling me to wake up. I said, oh my God, boy, I better get up. I better get up. I better get up now. It's not like that from my experience. Mississippi? Is that what you're talking about, T-Bone? I actually, funny story, when I lived in Mississippi, I got pulled over because my headlight went out. And a cop that stopped me was from my same city in Kentucky. So I had my Kentucky license still. And He's like, it didn't register to me, y'all. I don't know. I think I was like in shock that I was being pulled over by a cop and I didn't know what to do. And so he's like, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky too. What part are you from? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What part am I from? What do you mean? I thought he was trying to be slick, y'all. Hold on one second. Over here. No, I don't know. I just saw him. It's like that from my experience. I'm off. See y'all next time. Bye, Trini. I appreciate you using me to get through your shift. You feel me? I feel so used right now that I entertained you for your shift and now you dipping out. But it's always a pleasure when you pull up. Have a great night, Shelton. That's sad, girl. While Mississippi was lazy. But you know, back then they didn't care. They just got rid of the Confederate flag in 2012, I think. That is wild work. Wow, I didn't know it, sis. That's crazy. Yeah. I took the time to do research. I told you I'm a nerd in real life, y'all. I gotta know a lot of things. And when I read that Mississippi was the last state to abolish it, I was like, what you mean, cuh? I'm in Mississippi currently speaking. And I Googled it. Y'all, it got me. It got me. Well, I didn't know that. Simply says, yeah, Evelyn, stop. You need to be model. You be gorgeous. I used to try to model back in the day, but you feel me? When you get older and life hits you. I appreciate it though, homie. We should go. I thought you was from New York. I give off New York energy. I think sometimes I listen to so much Nicki Minaj and I love accents and stuff, man. And when she say certain words, it make me say it like her. And now like I can have a conversation like I'm a New Yorker. But people from New York say I sound like I'm from Staten Island, which is still like that's still okay for me. You feel me? It's still okay for me. But like some words I say it. It gets hella cold in Vegas in the winter. You in Vegas, CLS? My homegirl out there. I'm trying to go to Vegas. Like next year. Yeah, I know I got a disability. I want to either go to the Grand Canyon. I want to go to Niagara Falls, but if I go to Niagara Falls, they say like to go on the Canadian side. But you know, I got to drive through Manhattan. I got to. I love New York, y'all. Anywho, Grand Canyon, Vegas, or Niagara Falls. I want to go. She is saying on the phone, it's showing like they're not mods. It don't change on computers or laptops. Who's saying that? Who said that, Loon? Oh my God, kick her out, boy. They giving disability. I don't got time for it, boy. Loon, you got to stay on business, boy. If you feel like they doing something wrong, you take them out. You out of here. There you go, simply. That's my New Yorker talk free. You out. I keep getting these stupid stuff, boy. Like people creating pages 2 days ago. But you got to consider, Loon, I kick a lot of people out, and I keep telling y'all. My personality is like crack. They want more Natalie in their life, and they blocked. So they create fake pages to get that little crack in my Dave Chappelle voice. You remember when Dave Chappelle used to say crack, crack? They come back for it. Now they got rid of the credit flag in 2020, actually. Look at you standing on business. CLS says, yeah, I've been to Vegas. You would love it. I wanted to go to Vegas. It was the perfect time to go, boy. But I didn't have my money together, homie. But my homegirl went, my best friend, and her sister. But I think I shouldn't have went anyway, because they were like out there living their best life. You feel me? They were like out there doing that, and they told me they were out there doing that. And like, don't invite me to do that. I've never done that before. And I would be the party pooper. Nah, I ain't doing that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But like, she said they were out there doing that, and everybody does that out there. CLS, is that true, homie? Does everybody out there do that? That's disability, boy. Shelton was saying the name change. What color? Oh, I do remember that. You know, I'm a little slow to the party. Loon, I'm a little slow sometimes, homie. I got a little lag. But you're absolutely right. Sis, you know I be watching for the troll foods. I feel you, boy. I appreciate you standing on business. Summer gets up to 115. Oh, I don't know about. I don't like to melt, homie. I hate being hot, homie. I got to be not too hot, not too cold. I got to be in the middle. James in the building, my Leo brother. How you doing, James? What I do for my birthday? James, you not listening. You ain't listening to me. I went to Georgia. We rented a cabin. I don't have a picture of it, boy. Do I? No, I don't have a picture of it. I think you saw we went white river rafting, hiking, and we were there for 5 days. I'm trying to think what else we did. That was pretty much it. It was fun. Kimba, what's that mean? Hi, it's your name. Like, y'all act like y'all got an alien inside of y'all, and it like takes over y'all's mind, and y'all can't speak logically. What's that mean? Do I like nature? I do like nature. We did a whole bunch of like fires, s'mores. I'm trying to like not say like what kind of people I was with, y'all, but we went white river rafting, and I can't swim, but it was fun. I wanted to record it, but like, that stuff dangerous, boy. I didn't want to lose my camera, so I said, nah, I ain't gonna record it. I can't swim. I can't swim because like in 4th grade, I almost drowned. And I think I have never gotten over that fear. And I remember one year, though, my husband, he rented this very expensive hotel for my birthday. And he was trying to attempt to teach me how to swim. And, bruh, I'm just like, no. I don't know, bruh. I got to have my feet on the ground. You feel me? Who's the troll of the day? Swimming's like riding a bike. But, like, a lot of people, I think if I took lessons, I would be comfortable swimming, but I've never taken lessons. You feel me? You might not feel me. You went to a cabin too. We went to Blue Lick, Georgia. It's really nice. I don't have a photo, y'all. I know I got videos, but if y'all do want to see, let me pitch it. If y'all do want to see the video, y'all know the exclusive member right now is $4.99. I have a cabin tour on the exclusive and a deep story time. Some of the perks is that I share behind the scenes videos. Also, y'all look at me trying to think of what's on there, bro. I'm giving disability. We do go live on there every Tuesday. So tomorrow I'll be live on there. Remember, I'm eliminating one of the lives over here because I'm not like overwhelmed, y'all, but I like having a life. And I feel like multiple things, like the Haley comment thing that Michael Jackson said in the movie. If I show up live every single day over here, y'all not gonna want to catch me on live. Does that make sense? But not only that, I have this other channel and I'm trying to get back into the fitness world. And I know that like I dedicate a lot of time to my channel and I'm always gonna do it, but like I gotta take time out for me, y'all. Y'all don't want me to be fat? Y'all want me to be fat? Y'all wouldn't even look at me if I was shaped like a Big Mac. So I'm trying not to be shaped like a Big Mac. So join the members only because we're live over there tomorrow. And then, like I said, that cabin tour is over there, y'all, if y'all want to check it out. I got pictures of me White River rafting. I know I posted it on my community board. I'm over here giving this. Hold on, y'all. I got some pictures in here. I can't let y'all see all these pictures, boy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking at y'all. It don't look like I am, but I am. But I'm trying not to select, the wrong picture, y'all. This is a disability because I don't want my goodies out there in public. Y'all feel me? See, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is my, see, it's why you got to be careful, y'all. This is my insurance. See, let me get out of here. So y'all won't do identity theft on me. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, I can't find them. All right, White River rafting. Let me get the best picture. See, dang, it didn't even show up. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't y'all? It's okay if y'all do. I ain't gonna hold it against y'all. For whatever reason, these pictures are not showing up, y'all. Well, A for effort or no. This one might work. All right, so that's who I went White River rafting with, y'all. So that's why we went. I didn't want to show y'all this way, but now y'all know. I am so dumb. I wanted y'all to think I went with some sisters, but clearly I didn't go with the sisters. But this was really a fun experience. But the water current, I didn't know it comes in measurements, y'all, when y'all go White River rafting. So this one was like a level 2, 3. But apparently, y'all, they get up to like 3, 4. And that ain't no joke. And I didn't know this, but my friend, that's my best friend right here, the one in the back right here. She initially signed up for us to go to a 3, 4, y'all, and I can't swim. There's rocks in this, boy. Have y'all ever went White River rafting? It is scary, y'all. There's like rocks in here. My daughter almost fell out. We had to, but we all have life vests on. So, man, I'm disability. I know I'm giving it, y'all. I'm in BreakNet. I didn't hear what you were talking about your birthday. I came in late. All right, homie, don't let it happen again. When the bell rings, James, you in class on time before that door shuts. Did you see my comment? Oh, for the White River rafting on the post? Is that what you're talking about, Loon? We talked about James, me going to the cabin, homie. It's not a big deal. I'm just joking with you, homie. Don't take me serious unless I threaten to kick you out. There's a spiritual aspect to swimming. You have to. All right, Golden, I appreciate you, homie. Have a wonderful night, all right, homie? Kimba made this page today. That's a disability. I already kicked her out, didn't I? All right, y'all. Look like we got through the mess. Like, I noticed somebody came over here and they had a fresh page and they said on one of my posts, like, it is completely degrading that you call people disabilities and you're very offensive to all of the war veterans. And I'm just like, what the hell are you even talking about, boy? If you don't understand, if you're offended that I'm saying disability, just leave. Why do you gonna try to like persuade me not to say it? You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna try to persuade me not to say disability? Simeon in the building, hands to the ceiling. How you doing, fam? People playing and making it's crazy. I don't got time to be making fake pages, y'all. That's crazy. You got too much time on your hands. I feel like I know who it was that was saying, stop saying disability, but let me be nice because I'm kind of like in the hot seat. You feel me, y'all? Maybe one day if I ever have a members only on that other page, simply I'll talk about it. But right now I'll just be a little B word and keep my mouth shut. I'll be a little B word and keep my mouth shut. There are ones with no jobs, definitely have too much time on their hands. Yeah, I just couldn't imagine doing that. On a good night, I might get 5 hours of sleep. And like, again, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I feel like I'm on YouTube constantly. I just don't have the time for stupid stuff, man. Doing excellent, family. How have you been? How is your family doing? Everybody is well, homie. My daughter broke my pockets for back to school. Y'all, she told me the other day, yesterday, like, I want to go to Lululemon. I've been to Lululemon one time, not for me, for her. And it is so outrageous in there. I'm not going back to Lululemon. I don't know where she think I work. I don't know where she think I work at, homie. A lot to go through to make fake pages just to get blocked again. Exactly. I have another video, y'all. I know I keep talking about the exclusive members, but I want y'all to sign up, right? Let's be real. But the first person, the first moderator I ever had to kick out, I made y'all, he was weird. But all of the moderators I kick out become weird. That's not disability. It's not no disability. But when I kicked him out, all right, he was acting weird because this was like my first ever experience with like parasocial disorder, right? Y'all know what parasocial disorder is. It's like when people see your face so often. It's a real disability, y'all. They associate with actually knowing you. So back then when I met him, I would go live and I used to have call-ins, and I plan on bringing the call-ins back, but that's another story. But anyway, it's like when I would do the call-ins, it would be a burner number, right? It's not my real number because I'm not dumb. Well, this dude was like 60 years old. I don't know, y'all. He kept calling me. He would call me drunk. He was sending me photos of himself, not like explicit. It sounds explicit. And I would say, hey, bro, you got to chill out, man. I'm married. And then he'll be like, all right, I'm going to chill out. And he wouldn't do it. So I eventually had to block him. But to talk about, how he had a disability, this had to be at least 8 months ago, y'all. Do y'all know that even though this happened 8 months ago, that he still creates fake accounts, and I still to this day have to block him? He was saying stuff like, boy, just like, I'm never going to be anywhere without him. He was my best moderator. I'm trying to think the most bizarre things that he said. He said, like, he's going to sue me. He wanted to make me, because he's like 60. What do you call it? Executive-y? If he was to pass away and I would inherit his money, now I'm not getting it. And like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I be telling these stories on here, y'all, they're all real. They're all real. They're all real, man. Woo! I don't know. And y'all already know, like I told y'all, I hated to say why I was in Florida. Y'all already know that story. I had a moderator that would tell me like I was flirting with him. Y'all, like how I am right now, I'm that way with everybody. Like T-Bone Maloney comes in here. T-Bone, right? And I'm like, I think people get hold on, I'm trying to send my daughter money and then tell y'all this story. Hold on, y'all. Um, hold on, y'all, because y'all know I can't chew gum and talk at the same time. Hold on, y'all. It's a disability. Uh oh my God. What's my password to my iPhone, y'all? Yeah, what's the password to my Cash App? Hold on, let me send her this money because she gonna blow my socks off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. People like think when I say stuff like that, I don't know if they think, oh, she really know me. This is who I am in real life. Don't get me wrong. If I ever ran into T-Bone, I would say, you know, if he told me his name was T-Bone and I worked with him, I would say these same things. But I think a lot of people, I don't know, y'all. And I don't know if maybe, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I can't describe it. I can, but like, I ain't trying to get y'all like, what the hell is this bitch talking about? But I think I'm an attractive female, but obviously because I'm me. But I think I don't know, y'all. If people feel like, damn, she's an attractive, she's down to earth, maybe she really like me. But that second story was, I think this person was so obsessed with me that I'm trying to say it the right way, y'all. It's like stuff like this. Like, you know, I'll be like, my husband this, my husband that, my husband this, right? But the same kind of pattern. I had that burner number and hey Alan, how you doing? He started like messaging me off platform on that burner number. And he started to like cross boundaries, y'all. Like he started to ask me, like, when you talk about your husband, you don't seem happy. Swear to God, like I can pull it up, y'all. He was even saying he wished he met me before my husband did. And like, I don't know why you saying that stuff, cuh. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to eventually time him out. But word on the street is that he was saying I was flirting with him. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Who y'all see is who y'all get. I'm really a humble person, y'all. I don't think I'm above anybody. If any of my supporters ever like contacted me, I would probably talk to them a little bit. And then now I'm like, all right, I can't continue this conversation because I've experienced so many weird behaviors from people, right? But like back then, I'm really a humble person, y'all. So, you know, back to the story, that moderator was messaging me while I was at work on that burner number. And I would message him back. I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong because a lot of y'all know I get like 5 hours of sleep. So if you're getting excited that I'm actually messaging you back because I'm at work, you got to also keep in mind I get 5 hours of sleep. I'm always on YouTube. Like, I'm not here to look for a man. I'm not here to look for a friend. Like, don't get me wrong, I love sitting down and talking. Talking has always been my passion, but I think people misconstrued me giving them attention to I like you. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. Damn, this is so coincidental. Like, I posted a video today on the exclusive members. But y'all, I know what I want. I keep telling y'all that I'm comfortable with who I am. If I really wanted to holler at a man, have I hollered at a man before? Absolutely. If I really wanted to do it, I'm confident enough to do it, y'all. I ain't gonna use a secret decoy to actually get at you. I've hollered at men before in real life. T-Bone Maloney standing on business. Why would I lie about hollering at a man? Just because you scared to holler at a woman, I mean, we different, homie, all right? But I appreciate you taking him out, y'all. But anyway, yeah. He's going around telling everybody I liked him. He was going around telling everybody I was flirting with him. But like I said, that is very boundary. What word am I looking for, y'all? You crossing some boundaries to fucking sit here and look at me and ask me, is something wrong with me and my husband? Like, when I talk about him, I look like I'm timid. Like, what? Why are you studying me so much, bruh? And then for you to tell me you wish you met me first, is that not crossing any type of boundaries? And I only think he did these things because, like I stated, I'm in Florida. That guy was in Florida. We were like 2-3 hours apart. I really think if I lived in California, I don't think he would have done all those things, y'all. But that's just some of the crazy things I go through on here. Loon, let me know if you in here, homie, because I got to catch you up on something. Not about that story, but another story. Oh, wow, doing way too much. Obsessed. Oh, yeah. Definitely bugging out. You out here bugging. You know people in the Gump. You on Audrey or Facebook? Oh, he wanted to make you... Man, but still, that's weird. Every time I ask this question, y'all, my side hurting, I guess, from working out when I was doing the lat pull downs, trying to get that waist together. I've been told, right? People have told me that when I talk on live, they feel like they're in the room with me. I don't know if that's true, y'all. I don't know, but that's what I hear. But every time I say it, people act like they ignore that question. I don't know, y'all. But I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know. People act funny here. I have no time for it. Girl, me either. The minute they hear my New York accent, it's a wrap. Talk to them. That becomes scary when a person... It does, but it keeps happening. Loon, it keeps I don't know why it keeps happening. I mean, I guess God's like, B word. Start instilling boundaries from the jump. So now that's what I do. Now it's like, all right, nope, I ain't doing this too long. I got a question. Oh my God, bruh. This is rhetorical to a lot of people. I think Simply's heard it. I'm pretty sure that T-Bone Maloney's heard it. But Rochelle, I had to kick Rochelle out. You remember Rochelle? Because, again, I was talking to her off a platform. And she started to get so comfortable. Like I said, I get 4 hours of sleep, y'all. Listen, 4 hours of sleep on a good day. And she got so comfortable she wanted to stay on the phone with me for like 4 hours. All right, that's not weird. But where she got weird is, I always tell this story because this to me is like the meat and potatoes to show you how kind of weird it is, right? She had some health issues going on, right? And I knew it. And I wanted to be supportive. So since we were talking off platform, I started to message her like, have a good day. You feel me? Because it was kind of a crazy situation she had going on. Anyway, one day I told her, like, when I would text her good morning, like, I told her, like, all right, bro, don't ever, like, text me at work. Not trying to be rude, but, like, I go live like 4 days a week. You feel me? And she was always in awe of the lives, and it kind of felt kind of overwhelming to me, right? So that's why I said, don't, you know, hold on, y'all. Let me stop this story. This is really important. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. I forgot where I was, but I want to say that I told her never to write me at work because she was showing up to each of my lives. It was overwhelming. We were contacting off platform 4 hours, text messages. So I told her, like, I didn't tell her out of the respect of me, but just like, you know, that's just my personal boundary, but don't text me. I'm at work. One day, she does this, but she starts to like send me photos of her kid and her on her kid's birthday. And I'm thinking, what? Why are we doing this? Because, you know, she didn't create content. So she totally ignored me telling her not to text me at work, right? Fast forward. She starts telling me she's having a health scare for whatever. And I didn't know what she wanted me to do. I get it, we're cool, but like I just felt like she lived really far away from me, y'all. What can I do? She's got a husband, she's got kids. Why are you telling a YouTube lady that you're having this health scare? So anyway, you know, obviously I do care. You feel, and this is given bipolar. I was like, hey, bruh, you know, just seek counsel. You feel me? And let me know if you good later on. And I think I had an hour to get off work, y'all. So anyway, fast forward. I come home, I take a shower, and I get ready to lay down. And she starts texting me again. And she's like, while I'm texting you, all of the words are blending together. And I'm like, bro, why are you telling me this? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, why are you telling me this? Like, call 911, ho. Call 911. Y'all, I go to bed. When I wake up, I got a missed call from her, right? I didn't hear it because I told y'all I sleep deep. Y'all, I get a text message. It's saying it's her husband. I official stop. Y'all make sure y'all smack that super chat. I really appreciate you, homie. It was her husband. Like Rochelle told me, shit, let me not say names. She told me to text you to let you know this is her current status. One day I went live in the members only and I had Ask Me Anything. She started asking my favorite sexual position. And I felt like she was just too clingy, bruh. I don't know if you ever realized it, but if anybody came in here, she would time them out. When we would talk off platform, she would tell me she hated absolutely all of my moderators, all of them. And like, they're not here for me. Like she's here for me. And it just became, boy, obsessive, like extremely excessive. And so like I've always said this when I tell this story, but I'll tell you again. I didn't see it, homie. I didn't see it because I thought she really cared. I thought like, all right, she's a homie. You feel me? But like 1 week, she just stopped texting me. And it seems like I'm in my feelings, but I wasn't. The way I seen it is when somebody's constantly in your face, at least for me, I'm blinded. You feel me? Because they love bombing me. They're doing all these things. And it was like the moment she stopped texting me, I was able to see, like, damn, she kind of like, bruh, asking me my favorite sexual position. Damn, man, like my husband would go past the screen sometimes. I know it's rare. You like them dark, don't you, Natalie? You like dark men. And I remember we went to Miami, which is like 3 hours away from me. Y'all, I'm not really going out of town or nothing, but I posted a photo of me in Miami, and she started saying like, "Send me a picture of you and your husband." She zoomed in on his feet. Why he got sand on his feet? She just like paid extra attention. She was telling me not to wear low cut shirts because that's why I'm getting so many men obsessive. It was everything under the moon, y'all. And it just seemed like constantly having that's overwhelming. Keep in mind, I get four. She was cold with the blocking. I think she did it purposely, y'all. I think boy, I told y'all one day, when I go live on the computer, some people got some skits or whatever. One day she asked me, like, send me my skit you play when I time somebody out. And I'm thinking, what? But I sent it to her, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'm showing this to my daughter because I'm telling her I'm a moderator. And I'm thinking, what the actual fuck is going on here? But I think it was like obsessive energy, y'all. I don't know, homie. I don't know. I blocked her. I had to. And I think it offended her when I blocked her. I blocked her from my phone at first because it was too much. And then I blocked her, and then one day I went live on the exclusive members. She got there really late, and she started saying, like, it didn't make sense. But she was like, hey, I'm not getting your notifications no more on YouTube. And I said, you ain't getting them? Like, I can't control your notifications, homie. What the fuck does that even mean? And then she said, game? Like, I guess I'm playing a game. But after that, she removed herself from my membership. I haven't talked to her since. I feel for her. I mean, I hope she get the counsel she need. I'm a very free-spirited person, y'all. And I don't like people to be on top of me. Like, that's what me and my husband, like, used to argue about when we first got together. Like, I don't like a clingy man. And the way I see it, we talked about it before, then I'm done talking about it. But I like to, give you all of the pieces that go on in my mind. I felt extremely, like, smothered, but I feel like she did it. I really think she was gay for me, y'all. Y'all know I say a lot of women are gay for me, but I think she was gay for me. I say this like it's a real vocabulary. I think she was gay for me because her actions, if a man was to do those actions to me, think about it. If a man was to tell me, Natalie, quit wearing, little V-necks. People are staring at you too hard. If a man would to time somebody out with the quickness, if a man would say, like, what's your favorite sexual position, Natalie? Y'all wouldn't think he liked me? Y'all wouldn't think he liked me? I would think he liked me. I think we talked about it again. I think she was a narcissist, and I think she didn't want to admit, a narcissist is going to protect their ego. So even though she don't think she gay, for me, it's given she's gay for me, boy. That's what I think at the end of the day. You like the pony? Go get on the pony, Astro, because you out. Go find it, okay? Grr. She was cold with the block, and she was, and I think she did it to impress me. Like, because we used to do game nights, and I noticed, like, when I would ask certain questions that were, like, boundary themed. Excuse me, y'all, that's the coffee coming up. She would be the only one that would, like, give 2-part questions, 2-part answers. I really think she liked me, y'all. I'm being for real. I mean, that's the way it seems. If a man did that, y'all would be firm on saying he liked you. So why is it if a woman does it, it's sisterhood, it's bonding? It's not, man. She liked me. I remember one night too, then I'm done for real. I'm done, y'all. It's so much shit that, like, I keep saying this, but when something catches me off a guard like that, y'all, it really, like, I don't know, it, like, paralyzes me. Like, I can't believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a 2-part finish her. You feel me? Like Mortal Kombat. Finish her. Number one, she found me on a live just like this, right? Day one, she joined my members only. Day one. I've never, ever, ever met someone on a live that's joined my members day one. All right. Number two, one night, my daughter I was kid free. You feel me? Even though my oldest daughter's moved out, y'all, but my youngest daughter is 14. She was going to stay the night at her friends. So I was like talking to Rochelle. Shit, I can't say names. Damn. I was talking to this girl, and my husband was getting mad because he wanna celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That my daughter gone. And I kept telling her, girl, I gotta go. I'm trying to get this alone time with my man. How would y'all register that? Because I know if my homegirl told me, hey, I'm getting some alone time with my man, I'd be like, oh, girl, bye, quick. She kept dragging on whatever she had going on in her life. And it wasn't the health issues. It's like, you feel me? I ain't going to expose her because that's not what kind of person I am. But still, what I'm saying, it chumps whatever you got going on in your life. And my husband would get so mad when I would talk to her because, like I said, it was forever 4 hours. Forever. It was always a 4-hour conversation. And it's like, I don't know if y'all have ever talked to people where you're like, all right, I got to go. All right, I got to go. And they don't go. They still sit there, even though they ain't talking about absolutely nothing. It was one of those things. It made me feel as though, like, boy, I hate to sound so harsh, but it's how I feel, y'all. I can only be real. It made it seem like she was just listening to me breathe. A lot of times we weren't even talking. Like on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, I helped my friend thrift. One day, this girl called me, and you know I'm helping my friend thrift. Like that requires some kind of focusing. She literally was just like listening to me breathe, bruh. Literally. Like she wasn't saying nothing. Just, I'm like, girl, I gotta go. You ain't even talking about nothing, homie. What do you want? Some people are just lonely, and I get that, but that's not I'm not trying to sound harsh, but that's not my responsibility, homie. I can understand it a little bit if you don't have a husband, if you don't have 2 teenage kids, but you do. What kind of service am I providing you to where you want to just sit on the phone, especially when you are aware I only get 4 hours of sleep? If you're aware I only get 4 hours of sleep, why would you want to spend 4 hours on the phone with me? If you're aware that I'm super focused on my channel, why would you want to take that time away from me? Because you're lonely? So I'm just supposed to like dig myself in a hole and neglect my sleep to accommodate you, or neglect my channel? And I met my channel first, right? Let's just say it that way. That's wrong, boy. That's wrong. That's wrong, boy. I remember one day, y'all, I was in the live. I know I keep saying one more, but I want y'all to know what I was dealing with, boy. Y'all don't get it. The shit was stressing me out. It was stressing me out, bruh, because I'm nice. I want to be empathetic because I know you have a health condition going on. I do value your support on my channel. But come on, bruh. When is it enough? When is enough? Y'all, I was live on the exclusive members. It'd be kind of dry in there, you feel me? Because the exclusive members don't have as many subscribers as subscribers. You feel me? I got 8K subscribers over here. Shout out to y'all for being subscribed. I clearly don't have 8K members and members only. She was the only person in members only one day, y'all. And I'm like, all right, homie, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get on subscriber mode or whatever. This type of live. Do you know? She's like, okay, bye. I guess she didn't want her relationship to be like known. Y'all, she hangs up. I end the live. I'm about to go live over here, y'all. She calls me. Girl, I got to tell you what happened to me. And I'm just like, there's no freaking way, y'all. That's like an energy vampire, y'all. When I got off the call with her, even though it wasn't 4 hours, I didn't even have the energy of going live over here. And that's the shit I'm talking about. You got to cut people like that off, y'all. So I don't feel bad. Yeah, I probably could have told her, you feel me? You draining the life out of me. But a lot of people don't want to hear that, y'all. These people create their own narratives, man, that sound good to them. I can't tell that person. She knew because she studied everything I said to the point where it was given disability, boy. Oh, you remember that one live you talked? She like would quote what I talked about on the lives. Come on. Remember that one day you ate coffee, you drank coffee, you ate an apple, and like I don't like people to pay that much attention to me, boy. I get it. I'm in front of y'all right now. But I don't like someone to analyze me, boy. She would be like, oh, your house is so clean. I be zooming in. Why do you feel comfortable saying that? Why do you feel comfortable saying that? That's weird, homie. That's weird. And I think it's parasocial disorder, y'all. You see somebody so often. Y'all, I don't know, man. I'm not going to stop going live. I'm just going to have stricter boundaries, y'all. So that's why I said I don't talk to nobody off platform. Now, if it's money involved, baby, I talk to you as long as you want to. You feel me? If y'all want to talk on the phone, but you're going to have to accommodate me, man. I can't be going to work tired because I talked to you for 4 hours on the phone. You can pay me $50 on Cash App. We talk about your problems, baby, for an hour. Give me $50 on Cash App. I'll get you together, but you're not going to like paralyze my life and suck the life out of me, y'all. It felt like it was too much, bruh. So, Loon, I don't know if you're still in here, fam. I know it's a long story, but it was like, when I tell y'all, I was so relieved when I cut her off. I ain't trying to be mean, but I was. I mean, again, I appreciated her support, but like, come on, boy. I think she was infatuated. I think she was gay for me, boy. I really think she was. That lady I just showed y'all when we went White River rafting, my best friend, I've been knowing that lady for 14 years, y'all. I've never imagined asking her what's her favorite sexual position. I knew this lady on YouTube for 3 months for her to feel that comfortable when asking me. And like I said, y'all, I don't know. Some days I think I'm made for content creating. Some days I don't. I get really overwhelmed if like somebody shows up all the time. I mean, maybe not show up all the time, but like that's when the boundaries got to come in at. Like if she was over here, she was on the exclusive. Like I feel like if she would have known this other page I got, she would have been over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like at what point, like I got to be able to breathe, bruh. I get it. People are lonely, but they need to get help, homie. I ain't no counselor. You know, I wanted to be a therapist, but like enough be enough. Extremely clingy. Yeah, because like I said, I would have never imagined if someone's saying, hey, I'm about to go, have me a fun time with my man. I would never imagine saying, hold on, listen to this. Hold on before you go. Let me tell you that what's going on, boy? I gotta go. I gotta go. Man, it's an energy vampire. You're absolutely right, Simply. Boy, it's a lot, isn't it? Like I said, it was like, y'all, it was a lot. And like sometimes I'd be like, all right, y'all, let me I don't know if I want to leave this hat on or take it off. Well, take it off. Show your face. It's like, bro, you gay for me, homie. I don't care what nobody say. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being gay for people, but like, let me know you gay for me so I can choose how I want to maneuver it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you gay for me so I can choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best way I know how to say it is like, I'm attracted to white guys, you feel me? But not all white guys are attracted to black women. What do I look like trying to force someone to like me that don't like me? That was too much. And the thing is, you know what? Pause. That's not even where I'm going. Where I'm going is she was married, boy. So when her husband called me, then text me, you enabling her for doing this, right? You're enabling her because that's wrong, bruh. Like, I don't know what I would have done. Again, I got off work. I came home. I took a shower. I went to bed. I don't know what I would have done if I would have picked my phone up. It's saying her name and then her husband would have been on the phone. I think I would have went off then. And y'all know I work night shift. They knew I worked night shift. Why are you allowing this woman to be on the phone with me for this long, bruh? Why are you not saying, hey, bruh, I get it. She's cool, but you need to give her some space. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe she seemed so disability that she wouldn't have cared. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you did the right thing. It was only right. Because, again, some days I get on here, Loon, and I take a drink. Boy, I could have went off one day. I could have went off one day on her. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely building up. I can tell you that, boy. It's sad because she's going to be a parasite on someone else. Absolutely right. But the thing is, she's married. Why are you not a parasite on your man? If all the people to be a parasite on, I would think you would choose your man. That's disability, boy. I had one that was gay for me. Talk to him. And I'm strictly dickly too. I like me some eggplant in my life, Simply. And she knew that. And I think I would tell her, I know I did. Because like I said, I'm an open book. I would say stories of other women that were gay for me. And she'd be like, you think everybody gay for you? This is before she was level 1,000 gay for me. You know what I'm saying? But like, you are gay for me, bro. Just admit it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But like, just let me know so I know how to maneuver it. Loon, I appreciate you, homie. For one, I appreciate you listening, Loon. Y'all, Loon hasn't heard this story. I know a lot of y'all have. But he knew who she was. So, y'all, it was stressing me the F out. It be times like I mess up because I go live from my computer. I use OBS. And I use the streaming app of it. So if I do a video, I stream it. So you have the option of making it go live. And I would do it on an accident. Like, it's like pre-recording, right? But sometimes I would actually go live and be like, oh, I effed up. I'm going to delete it. So anyway, if I deleted it, the live, she'd be like, YouTube got a disability. It won't let me comment on your video. And I be messing up though, boy. You feel me? I'm a human. I mess up. But Mark, I know you ain't giving disability. Yeah, you giving disability, homie. Let's take a second to see what Mark got going on his channel. Loon's probably already scoped you out, boy, but let's see. Let's see, y'all. I just want to see. You feel me? You know me. I got to see. Seeing is believing. If you feel what I'm saying. Hold on, Mark. Let me get in that ass real fast, homie. Let me get in that ass. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's taking forever, boy. All right. Oh, I think Loon already got you. But it's cool. We still can, you feel me? I know your profile picture is given 1940s picture, isn't it? Y'all, did y'all have an opportunity while I'm pulling up Mark? I'm struggling. Did y'all have the opportunity of pulling up on that short I posted today about going back to the gym? If not, please pull up on it. I think it's funny, but I think everything I do is funny, so. All right, y'all, hold on. Agent 16. Oh, all right. Now that I'm finally got my life simply together. No subscribers, no content. Y'all, he just got this. Oh shit, let me zoom in on you. It's given police sketch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's given Crime Stoppers. Let me stop. Agent 16 sure did, Loon. Have trigger fingers and nobody, sis. I be troll watching. I'm a troll myself, so I call them troll food. And that's all I got for you today. It be the toughest ones that can't make content, I believe, y'all. But y'all, I want to say what y'all think about what I just shared with you, but I know it's my life, you feel me? It's my life. I don't know, y'all. It's just my life, you feel me? I don't know how to. Oh no. My gummies taste like shampoo, boy. All right, go taste them, okay? Let me kick you out. Go tell me how they taste. All right? But yeah, it's just my life, y'all. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Just because she gets kicked out, it don't mean another person won't come forward and get kicked out. It just sucks when you get really close to people. Maybe it's me. You feel me? I don't have anything to hide, so I present myself to y'all like I am in real life. And to have somebody, manipulate you to make it seem like they earned your trust and they be weird, that's hard to deal with, y'all. And like I'm so open, like it's just gonna keep happening, you feel me? Cause I go in giving grace to people. Cause I feel like I'm real, they real too. But believe me, they're not real, y'all. I think people have different objectives. At least they do for me. They come in to me like I'm real too. You feel me? You can trust me. They show up consistently. They gain my trust. This is a pattern, y'all. I wind up reaching out to them off platform, like via email or whatever, burner number, and then they take advantage of it, y'all. It's like, I don't know. That's how, I guess if it was how to trap a Natalie, you feel me? How to catch a Natalie. I think that's the tactics that they're doing, y'all. Disability in the purest form. But y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all know I gotta react on this other channel to Dante. I don't know if y'all want to talk about anything else. Y'all can get me for a little bit. I do appreciate y'all listening, man. It was a lot. My therapy is talking, so that's my therapy, y'all. If y'all feel what I'm saying, some people don't like blocking trolls, but they not subbing, so F them. Talk to them. I say if they're disrespectful, it's if a troll, which a troll is disrespectful, I don't think you can come in being disrespectful, then earn my trust. You know what I'm saying? I think if you come in normal, that's how you gain my trust. If you come in being disrespectful, I don't think you can be disrespectful and do a 360 and continue to stay here. You feel what I'm saying? Some people don't like, I say block them. Get out. You know, a popular thing I talk about, one day I had like, it was like 5 people in here and somebody was being disrespectful. And I said, you out. You out. And he was like, she only got 5 people in here and she kicking me out. And I said, now it's 4 because you out. I don't care how many people I got in here. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. He done made me up. Oh, that's why you don't chat with me offline, because of, yeah, I don't. I would love to. I think that boosts people's infatuation simply. You know, I study patterns, homie. And the common denominator in all of the moderators that I wind up blocking is obviously they show up here first. And then I say, hey, homie, you seem cool. Pull up to the email. They pull up to the email and then they get obsessive. I don't know what it is. I do think, though, there's some people that seem normal that I talk to, but these people are creators. And I think creators are all in their bag trying to make money. You feel me? Somehow, shape, or way with creating. I've noticed when I talk to creators offline, they don't act this way. Because I've emailed Trini, the guy that just left. He don't give me that type of energy, homie. Like, I literally emailed him this morning. He don't give me that type of energy, but he's also a content creator. I don't know what it is, boy. I think, like, I don't know.